Hello, welcome to the Useful Hooligans Extravaganza! So it's not an extravaganza, it's a Twitch channel, but at the same time, I don't actually know what extravaganza means. So,
Okay.
yeah, that happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened last week as much as I know I
You're
apparently
pregnant with a spider.
No, you better be lying to me.
Sorry, we couldn't fight them all.
There were just too many of them. They loved you so much, Sam.
It's a bit
The way
awkward.
they gave you a tender embrace.
I'm gonna just pretend I didn't hear that. Let's just give birth later on. I better have a buff for that though, like giving birth to like some spider like my minion.
It's a negative buff. If you actually look it up, it's called pregnancy. There's a lot of negatives with it.
When I have to kind
Constitution
of
goes
pets,
way
though.
down. You're
Go away,
always
yeah.
fatigued.
Is it like an alien situation because I rip out
You
my
have cravings
chest?
for weird things.
Flies.
You have
Crickets.
unimaginable strength though, and intimidation.
Yeah.
Mother's
I
Rage.
don't know whether I'm being lied to right now.
It's just an automatic crit. It doesn't matter. It's
It's
like,
called
Okay,
Mother's
so-
Rage, right?
yeah.
So today we haven't got Mr. I can't say that name because there's two of them. We haven't got Younger Lewis. Oh my god!
Danford.
Please, someone save me from
We
my.
haven't got our usual streamer, Lewis. So I'm taking over streaming today.
The beard guy.
Big beard.
Danford, Danix.
Danford. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget because I'm the DM, I'm the large talky part.
Dan, over to you.
Moving
think
over
we're-
to Matt now.
Went to a random
Right.
camp, didn't we?
Yeah, well, it's not really so much of a random camp, it's just more of a group of
Setup.
displaced people living there together. Vector just left you there. Well, he's still there as well, but he hasn't really been talking to you. He's been dealing with his own shit. And as he approaches you, he's just going to straight up and say, I know you guys don't like me, and I'm sure you have your own business to do in Ramdelica. So, before we part ways, well, unless, of course, you want a job from me, but I doubt that, I can help you out with anything that you need, information or something like that. Maybe a way to go.
Am I awake?
Only if you want to be.
I want to be awake.
Oh
I
god,
want
what it
to
should
be
be?
awake.
What it should be is like a magic orb flows out of him and just goes into Danford, and then it's like as he gets up,
Danford is alive today! No.
I just look at him and go, Desmond?
He speaks.
Desmond?
Not this again.
You're going to have to elaborate for me.
Desmond.
Oh, like that.
Brain Desmond. Head. Nice guy. I
Then
think.
he's going to look at the rest of the group and kind of just gesture at the gnome.
He's hearing
You know
a
it's-
voice from a dude called Desmond. That's all I know.
And when did he start hearing these voices?
During the last mission, he started hearing it.
Where am I?
We're in a camp.
Okay.
Don't worry.
When did
we
he
got
start
you out of the
talking
queue.
more?
You guys are all here. There
He
you are.
talks a lot. Haven't you listened to him?
Why was I
Special
asleep?
one's back.
I think those are like the first words Priam has said to your group. That is, oh god.
I don't know where I am.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Fuck yeah, you just woken up and down just like, I was in a cave?
This is where my character Iris is just going to be like, "Hey guy, I've got these," and just have like things in her hand. She's just going to be like, "Who wants them?"
What is it?
So it's like amulet of natural armor +1, 4 alchemist's fires, medium breastplate, and 3 tangled root bags.
What does the first one do?
Natural armor +1, it literally just gives you +1 to your natural armor. Then you've got 4 alchemist fire, which you can throw and it causes fire.
Oh, what kind of armor is that?
Natural
Type.
armor.
I mean, what type?
Breastplate.
AC.
The medium breastplate is breastplate armor. It's actually a type of armor. On
Could I take the first one, please?
Okay.
Okay, that's probably needed because my AC is awful, like Branz's.
Hey. Cloth wearing gnome over here.
Do you want them?
Well, what's your AC?
15?
Mine's-
Your
That's-
AC is higher than mine, so you're definitely not having it.
Okay.
Give it
No,
to
no.
the gnome! Give it to the gnome!
I'm used to a
mine's
higher level
40.
character.
Mine's
What?
14.
Oh, okay. So it's,
Mine's 12.
we'll roll
pretty
for it.
How about you give it to the person that actually died?
He died.
Twice.
Yeah.
It
Give
wasn't twice, I was unconscious the second time.
I didn't die.
Because
yet.
that makes it so
give
much
it to the
better.
suicidal swashbuckler.
Fine.
I'm just gonna be like, Tom, look, you like fire. Here's 4 alchemist fires.
Oh dear God.
It's
That's just
a
what we
cute little
need.
puppy. We love him.
Yes.
I was hoping
Yes.
to split that out among the group, not just give it all to the gnome. That's
Yes.
psychotic.
Wait, what else? What else is there?
I'm gonna give the tangle root bags to Toshi as well. She's
what
probably
was
the
the
best
medium
one to. Medium breastplate.
Is that literally all it is?
So,
It's
how
breastplate
many
armor.
tangle root
It's a type of
bags?
armor.
3 tangle root bags.
I'm going to turn to the rest. Does anybody else want a tangle root bag?
I don't know what a tangle root bag does.
It's a tanglefoot bag, and basically what it does is it's like throwing a plant that just tangles up around your opponent's feet if you make the AC roll.
That's fairly.
So as for the breastplate,
Oh, I
it's,
don't feel like my character would use that.
It limits your dex bonus to +3. It gives you a -4 to armor check penalty. 25% chance of spell failure, and a hardness of 10.
I'm guessing you're talking about the breastplate here, because I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that's not a tanglefoot bag.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the breastplate. So it gives you a +5 to your armor bonus, basically.
+5 AC, and it's medium armor.
Yes. So does anyone want that?
Armor check. Is that when and armor check is AC, isn't it?
It's an armor check penalty.
No, it's like you. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
It's penalty
don't
you
mind
get
it.
say if you go
the
swimming,
heavier the
climbing.
yeah, the heavier the armor the wear, basically the less sort of mobile stuff. You get a
Yeah.
negative on it, basically.
There's
That's
usually
heavier
a
armor.
list.
That doesn't mean like as in example someone rolls to hit me, does it?
No.
You
It's-
actually
that's
get
different.
It'll
AC,
actually
isn't it?
improve it if you've got lesser armor. Make sure you're proficient in plate armor, though.
Yeah,
I'm using scale mail, and that's medium, so it may actually be quite preferable.
Are you proficient in heavy armor?
I
No,
think
breastplate's medium.
Is it
armor.
medium armor?
I think
Yes, it's
I'm
just
able to
order
wear
of
any.
medium.
It's one of the sam. Oh crap! Where's that sheet? I think I'm proficient in any armor.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is medium.
Because I don't think we've got any heavy armor wearers here.
Okay, I
Paladin.
can wear any.
Probably.
Oh yeah, the plan.
I can wear any armor other than use a shield.
So this armor will give you +5 to your armor bonus.
Could I take that?
Yep.
Is this okay with everyone?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like Fallout
I'm curious
4.
about how Iris managed to hold all this stuff.
She a buff bitch. Sorry.
Essentially, Toshi, if you would look in this direction, it's called magic.
Ah.
Or
Okay,
just equip the stuff.
that was the chair. Just
Fucking walks out equipped in all of this shit. Who wants it, bitches?
Come get some. So you get a -4 to your armor check penalty. So
My current one has the same thing.
is it exactly the same then? Or
AC bonus +4.
yeah,
So this would actually be one better than your current.
yeah. And you've got a -4 in your misc modifiers on your skills. Yeah.
Misc modifier and my skills.
Yeah. So you should have basically a -4 to your balance, climb, escape, artist, hide to jump, move silently, sleight of hand, and tumble.
I didn't know this. It just told. I literally just used the default one the book told me to use.
Oh, okay.
Write
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. I'll pop it in Skype chat for you. Those
Okay.
are the ones you need to add a -4 to on your the misc rank, the misc section on your
The misc mod column.
yeah. Whenever you have an armor check penalty, you just put the -4s in those or the minus on those, and it equates accordingly.
Is that the same for me? Because I haven't done that either.
Yes.
Yes. Anyone who wears an
If
armor
you get
has an
if you get an armor check penalty, that's
Which
what you
is
do.
why I absolutely loved my previous character with their shitty dex, shitty strength, and then I had all of that on top of it because I put them in full plate.
Yeah.
Climb for me! -8.
Okay, so
Lord.
And
Double.
how-
Oh, sorry. Double is applied to 2 swim checks, so it'd be -8 if you've got a -4.
You're gonna sink. It's okay.
Unless
I
you've got a
can
potion of like swift swim or something. It's just instant webbed feet. Now I can swim.
In heavy metal armor, no. You're like Harry Potter, except from you're in power armor. You can't get out. You're stuck. Have fun, fish friend.
Hey, you can swim in power armor as long as you don't get out of it, and then it sinks.
If you're in power armor and you get to the ocean, you just...
Oh, really?
I've learned the hard way.
I jumped into the river. It took me 10 minutes to find a way out. Anyway,
And it was just a
That's-
stream. It was just a puddle.
it's not even one
It
of
was
the largest.
awful.
It's not even one of the largest rivers. I'm fucked if I ever find a giant one because I know I'm going to go swimming. Anyway, now that you've divvied up the loot, Vector has no idea who Desmond is.
Anyone else want to ask Vector before he leaves then?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go first.
yes. Priam's actually going to say words. Do all.
I would like to know whether he has any information about the other 7 guards, was it?
I
Can't remember
think I
if
said
it's 7 or if
guards.
there's 8 more.
It's
Was
8
I the
guards.
8th, though?
Mm.
Or was there 9 in total?
I have
remember.
to look up notes.
You
I,
were supposed to be ready, Megan. You said you were.
No,
I
I've got
was
it writ-
ready for like
I've got it written
duties,
down.
Maybe questions of lords. I
There
was
was
not
8.
ready for that.
There was 8 others, it says here, so
8 others,
there must be
okay.
9.
One moment, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
Elevator music, guys.
The fact that you all broke into song then is a kill for you.
No, it's the fact that it was the elevator music is
Yeah.
the key aspect there.
Well,
Elevator music.
are they all a -4 in the miss box? Those.
Yeah,
Apart from
all of
swim.
those, and then swim is well, it's is your
-8.
is your armor check penalty -4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so -4 in all of those, and then swim is -8.
Okay.
Avoid water at all costs.
So -8 on water.
Yes.
Um,
I'm starting to see that I may be one of the best swimmers in this group.
You might be the only swimmer, depending on people's skills outlets.
I had to put ranks in somewhere.
and then -4 on the others, isn't it?
In that case, yeah.
Oh, my swim is pretty bad, but it's,
I have-
it's strength based.
Yeah.
Mine's at 3. You've got to take into account my strength is 0.
Mine's
It's good
-2.
Mine is pure zero.
I wear cloth armor. It's like, you know, his arms are like trying to paddle with a teaspoon. That's effectively what
It's
it is.
okay. If you fall in the water, I'll help you. Or attempt
Probably
to
anyone
anyway.
else. Right.
You said -4, didn't you? The rest.
For the rest, yeah.
I apologise, Sean. I don't have names for the 8. I will get names for them later if you want me to. But
Disappoint.
I never thought you'd be interested in
Fine.
them.
Let's
But
call a break, guys. Get the names.
you know what? I just look around my room and I pull out names out of my ass.
Lamp.
But I'm not doing.
Door.
Curtin. Curtis Bookfoot.
Actually, Jesus Christ, that's how it works.
Wally.
Again, that
Wally-
is how it works.
Wally Cherisford.
Who's Cherisford?
The chair.
Anyway, he states that basically after you left and the king's death, there was an argument between what they should do. 3 of them have become unaccounted for and supposedly disappeared off to try and find who they believe should be the true king. 2 of them went to Mogar, and 3 of them have stayed loyal to the new king, Argon. Argan? Yeah. Argon.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna come up with names sort of now. Like right at the end of the session, I'm gonna spam you with names, Sean.
Could you repeat
Smashing.
that? So 3 are with the old king, 2 are with the new king. Was it 2 are wandering?
3 are unaccounted for. Them stayed with
Smashing.
Argon. 2 went to Mogar, and then you've got Priam, who has literally disappeared. Just smoking wind.
I don't mean to. With this breastplate, what speed does it have? Is it a 20 still because it's medium?
Should be, I think.
Yep. Any other questions? Any other information
Yes.
you might be looking for? Hello.
Symbols. War.
Symbols. You're gonna have to narrow it down.
Symbols. War. We wrote them down. I'm going to show him the etching
Oh yeah, the etching.
of the symbols that we saw on the wall.
And the ones that match the one on my armor.
Yeah.
Just like, stop pointing. Dead one.
Just like, yeah.
My character can actually write them.
In calligraphy,
Yeah. Could I not?
it doesn't really matter because I've been shown them because someone else etched them down.
Okay. Okay. If we missed any.
Vector studies it for a minute. And as he's studying it, you notice a variety of emotions pass on his face. He says, and he says this quite begrudgingly, that he can't actually translate it for you, but it is clearly a message. He asks you, do you know how old it was?
Very.
Was it?
Yeah, that's all we got was.
Oh
it's
wait,
very
I was the one who
old.
knew about it, wasn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, Sam, come on, please have written down a note. Entered the cave of goblins inside the siblings, found Greg Cal in the cave. Got green gems, found waterhole, YouTube video that has guy playing 5 Feet of Flames, Greg inspired, found language. And characters, Pascal blonde, daggers 2, Greg brown loot. Wow, my notes are really shit.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
I remember because we did a knowledge for me because I could we did a history, didn't we, check? This was 2 games ago.
I don't know, you're the one that I'm asking to remember.
Right, what I've got in my notes
Hell
is
yeah,
pretty
I'm-
symbols used in ceremonies. Priam has the writing on him. We dub the language as a lost language, and all Priam knows is that all of the king's close soldiers have 1 on them. That's all I've got in my notes.
Okay, that's exactly what I remember saying when I did it, so that's probably...
Were we given an age? Like, I'm
We weren't given an
I
age.
yeah, I
don't
was
think
gonna-
we
I was
examined
gonna
the
say
close
that
enough to
I'm sure-
find out
none
how
of-
old
none
the
of us
fucking-
are
I'm sure the
dwarves.
bard would have known. Like,
I
would have
think
had
it
that
was
in
a
their
lost language.
notes.
You,
It was
you
lost-
asked about the history of the language,
Yeah.
you never
Oh.
asked about the words on the wall itself.
It was a lost language.
That would have been in my notes if we
Yeah,
asked
but
about
what he
it.
wants to know is how long those words had been on that wall. I'm guessing
Oh,
that's
okay,
what he's
not
after
exactly.
knowing.
We
My
never
response
judged
is, "Huh?"
Yeah, we never I guess we never judged it. So we're just gonna say probably a while.
Nom's inputs are great.
Eh.
We just need to make a sound panel for Nom, just like...
Vector asks if you can take the copy that you've got written down of the notes on the wall because he wants to talk to someone about it. Because he knows some people that might be able to translate it.
Copy of copy.
I'm actually gonna be like,
Have you got any...
I learned a new thing. Can I try to translate it myself now?
Go ahead!
Well,
It's
this
gonna
won't
be
work.
fun. Just watch myself get murdered. You know,
What are you going to roll?
it's a spell.
Okay, roll the spell.
Hold on,
I would
I'll
like to
find
note
this.
that I'm not touching the piece of paper when he does this.
Yeah, we all sort of go.
She's doing something. Back away.
Yeah, it's like, what's the bard doing?
Can we make a copy of that before?
I have a
Quickly.
copy
Sorry.
in my notes book. Like I have a copy of them in my book.
Okay.
Can you not, like, do the spell on your notebook?
Yeah.
Then it's not like someone else's.
If the
property.
paper sets on fire, I'm not sacrificing my notebook. So she's just going to be like, no.
So it could set on fire, is that what you're saying here? I don't think this is a smart thing to do if it could set on fire.
You may be right.
By
But
all
this
means,
is, we're actually
do it.
having a conversation now. It's like me and Toshi are having a conversation. It's like, you make a good point. And then she's going to go diving into her like bag of stuff and she's like, shit.
Are you
Is
confident?
there a market somewhere around here?
3 days that way.
Let's go.
She's just like going to
How
give
about we just
the
leave
paper to him
that
because she doesn't have the components to cast the spell.
Just give him the paper.
That's what I just did. I gave him the paper.
Awesome. So you guys got a copy of this? You happy with
Yeah,
me
in my
taking
book.
this?
I've
Awesome.
got a copy in my book.
Right. Vector promises that he will find you. He has his ways. You're bound to make someone somewhere angry. Yes.
You're muted.
Sam, it would help if you weren't trying to be a ventriloquist.
You're still muted.
No, we
As
can't.
you can
Oh,
see,
hang on.
the silent play that Sam
Okay.
is.
There we go.
fitted
We got
us.
you. We got you.
The worst thing is, because of my eyesight, all I can see is this stupid double microphone. Fucking shitty eye. Okay. Cause it's frustrating now because I'm showing a microphone. Could I ask the
Vector.
Vector? Vector, I have it written down here. Can I
Okay.
ask Vector something?
Go ahead. You can ask him questions.
I know his name. Yeah, Vector.
Yes.
I need to ask a question about someone who is potentially, well, who has been abducted.
You might want to narrow that down a lot.
So, well, you seem kind of like the guy who may know this things, especially with your connections. Quote marks. Yes, let's check my notes. Lord Chang's youngest daughter was abducted, and
Did
I've
you
been.
come up with a name for her, or did you leave that to me and I forgot about it again?
I feel like we didn't decide on one, so could we
Okay.
just keep it as youngest daughter for the moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with something related to change. Don't worry.
Penny.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That is
Her
actually.
name is Penny Chang.
Penny Chan. Can I actually write that down now?
Yeah, Penny Chang.
Who's Penny Chang?
Daughter.
The person Sam's character is here for. Apparently.
Right.
So Penny.
Can I
is-
just say Iris is standing beside you like this?
Well, I mean, like, this is just a DM conversation to. He
No,
hasn't
this is
Oh no, no, no!
Kitsune
it was
asking.
half and half.
Oh, right, okay.
No, his character is legitimately asking if he knows the
Oh,
limits
okay.
of this person.
So I'll rephrase it. Do you know a girl called Penny Chang?
Not personally.
But have you heard of her?
Yes.
And
That's
do you
what
have
you
any
said.
information
She's
on her?
come from completely different lands.
So would you know where she is, or who has taken her?
Who's taken her? No idea at all. But someone like her, she's quite valuable, so she's probably being moved around the island.
Moved around the island?
Oh, you don't really want to keep something that's very expensive when it comes to, leverage in the same place. Someone's going to find you. With all the chaos, it's very easy to move someone about.
True. Would you know any leads I could potentially take? You're a smart guy. You must know someone.
Man, he might.
Well, he's already given us information that's quite good.
Yeah. He looks and he thinks, he's like, give me a couple of days. Do you have anything that she might have on her that's easy to make her identifiable? A symbol, necklace, anything
Um.
that they might have let her keep?
Oh, a family emblem of sorts. Lord Chang.
Okay, so just Lord Chang's emblem.
Yeah, and we did recognize that was a red panda.
Did we?
Yeah, we did note this down.
I need to stop doing character creations when I'm drunk.
I never know when you're drunk.
It's like,
It's just-
what's really Chinese? A red panda.
Oh, no,
I think I might have been on it. I think I might have...
Stereotypes.
Oh,
No,
it was,
'cause I
it was
wanted to
mainly
choose
the
the
fact that I like red pandas, so she gave me.
Oh, okay, that could have been it. I don't know. Okay, Victor says give him a couple of days, and when he finds you, he should have at least something for you to go on. For now, it might be worth talking to any bandits you might capture, because they might have some more insider information. Or other shifty-looking people, if you happen to know any.
I think you're the only shifty person I know so far.
I look at Vector.
Excellent! Means I get to stay in business.
True, true.
Right, so I need to name 8 cards.
Wow, my fingers are not wanting to work. I regret now what I've done.
What have you done?
I think that definitely wasn't one shot.
Has Sam frozen for anyone else, or have you just gotten really good?
I
Just very, very still.
Am I still?
You're still sort of like a little bit grainy.
Yeah, you
Oh,
close
shit.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What did
Whoa!
you
Nearly,
do?
nearly. Oh wait, I've got every single app open. No, not app. Oh no, I don't. Hamachi, go away.
That's better, kind of.
Hamachi breaks everything. Get rid of it. Be gone.
I don't like Hamachi.
So
It
we
makes
are
the
currently
sound
in a
better?
slum at the moment, aren't we? Basically.
Yeah, one that's kind of just been slapped together in the middle of the woods to try and keep people alive.
Am I moving now?
I would like to gather some local information and see what interesting
what
things
kind?
are going. Anything that would lead to a good story.
Anything that would lead. What's it gonna cost you?
Let me see how much my gold I've got.
Am I moving now? Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah.
You're
It will
good.
cost me my diplomacy roll.
If you're gathering information, shouldn't you be gathering information?
She's asking me for a gold price on my information.
I'm asking how much you're willing to spend.
So, oh, gold makes things, the tongue move a bit quicker.
It also helps people memorize things. Ooh, yeah, so much better.
I would like to go have a conversation with this person who's asking for gold first and see how much I can get out of them before I give them any gold.
I don't remember much.
I put 2 gold coins in his hand. I put 2 more.
There we go.
Let's just keep
I'm
happening.
gonna watch this
Two
from
more.
the sidelines just to see how far she gets out of curiosity.
Yeah. The guy walks away. Fuck.
This is the worst negotiating ever.
Literally didn't even ask what was the nature. It's just information. Yeah, sure. Here's 2 gold. And his information to you is: to the west, there's a hamlet. There's a person there, quite a wizened old man. He is looking for a couple of adventurers to help him do some work. And he walks off with your gold.
How do you spell Hamlet?
Hamlet.
Doubt me.
What was the Hamlet?
He basically points out there was a hamlet, and that there was a wizened old man that could, use a bit of help. You weren't very vague on what could be a story. For all you know, he could just want his furniture being moved.
Hey, at least we're helping someone. I can't type.
He's helping, and then there's doing something that's, gonna...
He could have said, yeah, there's these caves with these weird noises.
Caves and noises.
Sorry, that sounded much more interesting.
Well, no, it's just the thing we just came from.
Yeah.
That's a cave of noises.
I'm sure you'll
Again.
find a good story over there.
Yeah, there's got to be a good story in there somewhere.
Been there, done that, whips his ass. Come back here, more information.
Anyone else here whips his ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard that. I was just
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sure I wasn't crazy.
You have to find it first.
That happened.
That's fine. He gave me information worth 4 gold, in my opinion.
That was worth 4 gold.
I asked for him information. I gave him 4 gold. He gave me information.
Couldn't you just ask
There's
me
a
to talk to him
hamlet
for
to the
you?
west.
A hamlet to the west. That's yes, brilliant
Wait,
information.
can I ask? Can I
I'm walking away.
Meg?
Yep.
I would like to talk to this person further.
He walked away.
I'd like to walk after him.
He sees this as you're pursuing him and he legs it.
Why do people run away from me?
Well done, monkey boy.
I just want to.
As you shout this, the people in the street now start like walking around you. Like you're just like this empty barrier because they think you're slightly crazy.
Oh my god!
Slightly.
This is like that whole time where I got disowned by my whole town. It's only 'cause my tail grew.
When's your tail really worth it, monkey boy?
Person from the 5th dimension. I don't know anymore. Wait. I can never say. Say curvebed. God damn it.
Now you pray to your god.
I'm not praying.
I'd like to inquire around, see if there's any odd jobs near-ish, so we don't have to travel too far.
Nearest jobs.
You know, jobs that aren't weeks away.
There's
That much
been
worth for
a
traveling.
rather
I love the
strange
expression
cave.
there of the hand gesture.
You find a crazy person that could give you a job.
Another one.
Oh yeah, there's loads of crazy people in this place.
Well, there was
Crazy
one here.
people are awesome.
At this point,
I
I'm
approach
following Toshi's character around, and I'm just like, we've had another crazy person.
You shush.
The people here are pretty much, even though it's a slum in the middle of the woods, they're pretty content with themselves. I mean, no one's really found them apart from the odd straggler like you guys. But there has been a few odd happenstances, as this crazy person explains, with the farm animals.
Brian walks away.
Go on, I'm interested. Slightly.
They've been finding dead bodies in the cow pen.
Dead bodies in the cow pen.
Well, they weren't on the outside. They were inside, so yes.
Should be fiddling with the cows then, should they?
That's a point that I have to agree with. Are you sure the owners aren't just shooting them because they're, you know...
I would know if I shot someone.
Oh, so it's your cows.
I don't go near them anymore. They're gonna kill me one day. They're gonna come out of their pen, they're gonna demand their freedom and kill me!
I don't...
Why do
right.
I find it funny?
Let's just, you know, calm
Congratulate-
down a little bit. I don't
I
think
would
your
like
cows
to
are
know
gonna attack
if,
you.
from any stories that I may have read in the past, whether I've heard of any legends
Nope.
that could... Okay.
Cows don't attack people.
No, Bardic knowledge. Do I know of anyone that does? Do I know of any legend that this has also occurred in?
How about you go around gather information about any
They
knowledge
call
of
it the
cows?
Mutastrophe.
Well, we've got the owner right here. Probably
Yeah.
most likely the best source of information.
Well, you really think
Really?
cows are killing people?
The sun descends, the moon rises, and corpses appear in the cow pen.
Right,
Fresh, too.
fresh too. Is there any distinct details to these corpses? How they died?
Where are the corpses being kept right now?
In the ground.
We're not examining
Where the
corpses.
dead should be.
Well, I
Is-
was thinking
is
if
there-
any of them were still around, we could like examine the body.
I don't want to examine a dead body, thank you. I'm asking him
And do you have forensic
the injuries
scientists?
on death sort of thing. If he knows what killed them, other than cows.
Stabbed.
Stabbed. They were stabbed.
The cows have been stabbing them.
The
Cows are stabbing people.
The
Have you thought
cow's
about
tail
this?
is
Carefully.
stabbing. Move! I'm gonna move Shank. Oh yeah. Just 'cause
Are the stabs jagged or circular?
There's blood. The man
The
doesn't
people that have been
understand.
killed. Is there any distinct details you can give on like what they look like clothing wise, or if they look generally, the nasty sort of people, sort of thing? Out of curiosity,
a bit judgmental.
or are they
as
just
well.
random villagers?
He looks at you strangely.
Local?
Don't we all?
Are they local people that are dying?
He turns to Nom and he's like, some far, some never seen before, some
You
dead.
could speak to him in nom nom language.
That's why I said I approach him, but I never went out to it.
Do any of the
That's why-
victims have any characteristics that are similar in any way?
They're dead.
Before the
Shit.
For
death?
God's sake.
Do they have the same hair color? Are they all the same gender?
This guy
Are
thinks
they
the
male
cow's shout.
or female?
They're worth money.
They're worth money.
Were they rich?
Bounties.
The bounty. So they've got bounties.
I feel
on them.
cows have some good skills.
I don't think it's the cows.
I'm
Cat's
guessing
gonna
you
come after me
claim
one day.
bounties.
Right, if we were to investigate this for you and make sure your cows,
Cow's gonna kill me.
we'll see if the cows are actually killing people. If we deal with this, how much would you be willing to pay?
Can't believe you're entertaining this idea.
The crazy man looks around at the slums and then kind of looks at himself. I pay you with the cows. You can have the cows.
I'm gonna whisper
We could do
into.
with some meat for travels.
Wait. One sec.
I'm willing to take, food.
Lisa, what's your swashbuckler's name?
Toshi.
Toshi.
I didn't ask that question. One sec. I'm just gonna whisper it into Toshi's ear. Maybe we should report this guy to the authorities. Because it just sounds like he's been killing them and blaming his cows that
Do you
aren't
really
ever.
think this man is capable of killing? Look at him.
That clears that up.
My question is, he's not
I'd like to
capable.
sense and see if he's lying to us or something, like sense motive shit.
Go ahead.
1 minute. What's my
When
sense
she
motive?
says that, it feels like your rolls is gonna be like.
No, it's not massive. It's...
Sense motive. I see. Oh.
It would help if I was actually down at the bottom of this roll list here. There we go. You can tell between all the eye twitching and weird body shudders that he has, he truly believes the cows are killing people.
See, he's telling the truth. He really does believe the cows are killing
You say
people.
see he's telling the truth as if Iris can understand what you've just
I'm going to look. I'm going to look directly at the guy and say to him, "What do you think the moon is?"
Oh, for
It's a
God's
god.
sake.
Sense motive on that.
Go ahead.
In the meantime, can I ask where
Actually-
his cow pen is?
That way. Follow the moves.
I go, no, can we,
Follow the
can we get
moves.
your map a minute? Get him to mark the map.
Shit, it's got a pure 0.
Whereabouts on the map is it?
Basically, what he does is, with his finger, he kind of just circles this massive group of trees, and you're somewhere in that group of trees as well.
Okay. So it's not really distinguishable between the map,
Let's
right?
just follow the
Okay.
moves.
But we know the location anyway. So
That way, and follow the moves.
claim bounty.
There's a
Is there pending bounty on the dead victims?
Well, if there's a bounty on them, there's a reward.
Yeah.
If you ever thought about
Has it been claimed, though?
I did
I'm
ask.
rich! He sort of runs off in a vague direction, just leaving you guys
Vague
standing.
direction. Did he do
It's like
circles
to
as he
dig
was
on
going
the
out?
He could be running up.
How did he do a vague direction?
I'm slept well the past week. That ruined me.
So I'm going to turn to the others. And it's, okay, there's obviously some sort of vigilante killing people with bounties on their head. I suggest if we want to meet this person, we should go hide out at the cow pen and wait for them to show up in tonight.
We'll just claim the bounties on the heads of the cows.
That's not a very lawful thing to do, claiming other people's work.
Yeah, samurai.
I keep thinking I'm Branza. I wanted to throw the axe at that guy as his ran. I just wanted to throw the axe while he was like to stab him in the head, but it doesn't work that way.
I just think it'd be a nice thing if we could help this man out and find out what's killing people, so
It's
he
okay.
knows.
Oh,
it's
we
not
know.
cows.
It's probably
heading towards the cow pen.
As a,
I'm
a
going to head
bounty's
towards the cow pen as well.
a bounty's good people or bad people.
Bad people.
Bounties is when like people put money out on someone's head. And,
So it's lawful, that is.
No. They,
Not
you could
Depends,
necessarily.
put,
depends on who places
Robin
the
Hood.
bounty.
Robin Hood is a key example. He's a good guy, but there's a bounty on his head.
But technically, he was breaking the law.
He was.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
So
It's like-
lawful, you would be after that guy. You would be after Robin Hood.
Or Robin.
Anyway, we're off to the cow pen.
Don't worry, I think he's got nothing to worry about with you following him.
Cow pen.
I don't think Megan expected us to do this.
No, I've actually got this all planned out. I knew someone would probably take the cow pen.
I wanted to go west.
Of course you wanted to go west. You wanted to go to the hamlet.
You didn't pay enough.
No, you just got told hamlet that way. Walked
You have
up.
no idea how much I was willing to give.
Crazy cow killing.
The person didn't really want to push their luck. You're in a group. They didn't stand a chance. Anyway, you get to the cow pen. It's what looks to be a really shittily made picket fence. There's like holes everywhere. The cows could literally just walk out. But they don't. They just stay in this grass.
Do the
Kind of
cows look
rotting.
violent?
Sense motive to cows.
Alright,
Do they
I've
look like a
sense
bunch of
motive the
hooligans?
cows!
They're fucking cows, Lisa.
Guys, they're just normal cows.
Must be some fucking good crash to keep them in there.
So, are we
What,
going...
what type of animal would you class them as?
Moo.
Moo. Would it?
They're
Would
a
it
farm animal.
farm animal? Is that how
Wait,
they
wait.
like nothing to do with forest if they were in their natural environment?
If you tried talking squeakums to you, they might understand, but you could also at the same time be calling them racist motherfuckers. You're not sure.
Okay.
God.
Please roll me a d20.
He's just like, what was it? Wild thornberries. That's all I can think of.
20.
All right, what were you trying to say to him?
I was asking them if, basically, if they were the ones killing the people around here.
Please
The
reply
cows
back.
kinda just look at each other and just shake their heads. You hear a little cowbell dingle.
Okay. I turn around to the rest of the group. Not them.
What we do, it wasn't
just-
the
I
cows.
just-
It'd be a bit ridiculous if cows were killing people.
Well, that cleared that up.
Well, we should wait and see what is killing people and leaving bodies here.
Is no
Before
one
we
questioning how
go and
no one
hide,
can
we
speak
should look
to the
around.
cows?
We spoke to birds and shit before. We don't question it.
We should look around the
I love
pen
you,
and see
Nob.
if we can find any signs of like consistent someone going to and from the pen.
Other than, you know, the dude who will
Nom.
cows.
Could you ask the cows if there's any weirdos coming around other than us? And the owner.
Please.
Oh god, now I've got flashbacks to
13.
that video I did.
Basically, what I'm asking, just a clarification, is there a person who comes here and dumps the bodies, or do they kill them here? And what do they look like?
Elisa, the camp cow.
No.
No.
Got
Yeah.
it.
The 6 cows in the pen sort of moo at each other for a while. It's quite clear they're debating something before one of them just lets out a mighty moo back at you. Now, if you'd like to roll me a d20 to see if you actually understood what it's shouting at you.
Okay.
We
No,
know it's shouting.
9.
You hear something along the lines as well-dressed cows, but you're not sure what it means.
Well,
Well-dressed cows.
Slipped into the Twilight Zone.
Does Nom relay this information?
I'm like,
This is what happens when you don't understand.
No, but you look really confused.
you okay
Iris
now?
is
have
going
no
to
idea what they
interpret
said,
this
do you?
information, and she's going to be so it's either a fat
Right.
person or someone dressing up as a cow.
how would you guess that? Like, how would you actually?
Look.
How about
Better.
you just, you know,
Right now, like, Nom is envisioning like people dressing up in leather and like pretending to be a cat. He's like, no, that can't be it.
Dom's completely lost.
Posh cows.
Moo.
What?
We need Lewis. Lewis
Yeah.
would do the best posh cow noise.
Mare!
ow!
You just said posh cows, didn't you?
Yes,
They're well-dressed cows.
well dressed.
Thank you, Nom. Thank you.
Well, maybe we should, you know,
I feel like we need some kind of
hide
treat,
out
like
somewhere.
firecrackers or something for him when he does stuff like this.
Just throw a firecracker at them. Here you go, here's a present.
I already gave them 4 alchemist fires.
They're
That's
very
how we
big
ended with a
firecrackers.
stampede.
Oh shit! Just like instant kill. Game over.
How many cows are in this pen?
6.
6.
6. Okay. How
I took note of that.
roughly
second.
speaking, how big would you? Or even exactly speaking, how big's the pen?
Shit, I have to do measurements.
How big's a cow? How many is 6
Medium.
cows? Size?
It'll be medium. Take up one
Gigantic.
slot.
Gigantic cows would be amazing.
Yeah.
They're
Large.
gigantic cows from Destroy All Humans. They just glow
It's
green.
about a 30 by 30. It's not the biggest
30.
pen in the world.
And from what we can tell, are any of them bald?
No.
Okay, all cows. Cool.
Any of them bald.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause cows are all
they're just
female.
male. They're just male cows.
No, Lisa heard it as bald, not
Oh,
bald.
right.
He said bald.
No, balls.
Is there a bald cow here?
There's a funny story at some other point that I'll tell you guys about where I got chased by a herd of bulls. But
I heard of
That
bulls.
sounds magical.
yeah, there was about 12 of them. There's like 3 of us. It was. It was.
3 people, 12 balls.
It was a very interesting night.
Sounds like
Well,
it.
why you devise a pen iron and stuff? I believe we've hit the hour mark.
Very
Yes,
close to it. Yeah.
It's 9:30. So if you want,
That's
we
what
can
I
go
was
for a
hoping.
break if you want.
Yeah, it'll give you time to devise a plan during the break and to hear this cow story that we've just heard about.
Alright, well, we'll be
And we'll
back
be
soon,
back.
guys, then. And, yeah, don't go anywhere. See you in a bit.
welcome back to the Useful Hooligans Extravaganza! I think Extravaganza's making its way in here. Slowly has been. I don't know where I got that from.
It's like fetch. It's not gonna happen.
What's not gonna happen?
Clearly, you've never seen Mean Girls.
I have, but I don't remember it. My dog doesn't play fetch correctly.
Extravaganza, an elaborate and spectacular entertainment or production.
Well, then it's correct. We're extravagant and we're I don't remember what you said after that. Yeah.
Anyway, Megan!
You're the ones that are coming up with the plan on what to do. I just told you there's 6 cows in a pen. There's a bunch of dead bodies appearing in that pen, and there's a crazy guy that owns the cows.
Right, it's happening at night, because he said, so goes our moon comes up, and dead bodies appear. So I think we need
And
to
that's some
wait.
well-dressed cows apparently come
Yeah,
and kill
I
the
think we
bodies.
need to wait and see who comes at night.
Should we hide?
Yes.
No, you should
Graham
just stand out
points
in the
out
middle of
that-
the field.
We have no idea whether this happens every night.
Let's
True.
find out.
True, but we'll find out, won't we?
Coming from the one
Also-
who didn't want to wait or go far.
And Priam
No, I
is
said I
in.
didn't want to go far, like weeks away. And
Could
it
be waiting
said I
there
didn't
for
wanna
weeks.
Wait.
And
We're
also,
doing
me.
something nice. Deal with it.
Have you noticed that me and Priam will
Nice.
stick out like sore thumbs?
Yes, nice. We're helping an old man figure out why people are turning up dead in his cow pen.
Could very well be the old man.
Let's
No.
find out.
No, it wasn't the old man. He was being very truthful when he literally thought the cows are killing people.
Cows are gonna kill him.
He really thinks the
The
cows
guy-
are going to kill him. So let's help him out. Don't
not
sigh at me!
I'm not sure if the old guy's batshit crazy or Toshi's batshit crazy.
Both.
I am
That is-
not crazy.
Although saying
She
that I
says
did
that she
just run
defends the
into-
cow man.
Do you
She's probably
really
more
think...
sane than me.
Let's just stick it out tonight. If nothing happens tonight, then we'll find something else to do. Okay?
Attention span of a gnat.
I love him so much.
Just find somewhere to hide.
I would like to know that me and Priam we're kind of probably not the easiest hiders in the world.
I'm sure there's a big enough tree trunk somewhere that you can hide behind.
Call me fat sister.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Those
pretty
words
sure
come out of my mouth.
we could break off a few branches and just lay them over you.
You
I'm
said
sure
a
we've
branch
got
needs to cover my
plenty of
fat
time.
ass.
I think he's sensitive about it. Alright. You're not fat.
It wasn't
You're a
that. I
beautiful
don't know.
woman.
I was
You're
just
a
feeling like
very
one of those-
beautiful.
Oh, it's just one of those moments where you're like, "Damn, sister." Right, no. Who's quite out of you guys? Who would say you're quite good at hiding in a? Oh, Nom. I love you.
Hello,
We all
green
just
hair.
turned to numb. We're in a wooded area. I think he's
You
probably
quite
the best one.
Nom, you quite good at
Hiding.
climbing, or do you like an assist up?
I won't need to climb.
Just blend in.
I'm fairly certain we
just
could
said-
just
No, he
be...
just
You
summoned
didn't
the-
see any here.
He just summoned a
Where's he
flock of
gone?
birds
Where's he
and
gone?
took him out of the tree.
I'm fairly sure we could hide a distance away and none would make more than enough noise for us to know something had gone on.
Nom, just
You have
very-
no idea.
Or we'd just see the place erupt with fire.
That.
Come back and there's barbecue.
Wait for the sign.
We're told we can have the cows.
Wait for the signal. It's fine, guys.
You'll know it when you see it.
Alright. He's going to give us a
Smell it
signal.
first.
Let's the rest of us go and set up wherever
So
we're going to hide.
where are the rest of you hiding? Are you just gonna? How far away is away?
I want to hide.
I'd like
How
to
far
hide
away is the tree
to
line?
the closest, woodland area, sort
I
of.
want to hide in the nearest tree.
Well, you're going to fall out of it, aren't you?
Hang on,
Roll
hang
to
on,
climb.
hang on. Is the
Roll
pen
a
attached
climb.
to a
One
barn?
minute. Let me roll my climb.
today.
Megan, is the pen attached to a barn?
Oh,
No,
I've
it's
got-
literally
I've got
just
no points to
freaking
climb.
in the middle of the woods. This
Jeez.
guy's batshit crazy. He got 6 cows in there.
Alright,
But the
give me a
cows
good
give
roll. No,
practice.
I'm not climbing that tree.
You basically just kind of scrabble at it like a.
Can I try again?
Like I'm
Sure.
freaking plastic.
Are you doing a chipmunk impression there, Toshi?
Okay, this time you grab a branch and you feel quite hopeful, but it kind of just snaps your added weight.
I want to try one more time.
This is going to be a 1.
I want a -2 because you have wasted quite a bit of your strength trying.
I'm gonna hide behind the tree instead.
You kind of just scrap off some bark. The tree quite clearly looks damaged now from what you've done to it.
I would like to try and climb.
The tree feels molested. Claims
Tree feels molested. Minus
I'd like-
from the tree.
claims sexual abuse.
I'd like to try and climb the tree. What would you like me to roll?
I'd like you to roll the same thing as Lisa this time, please. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Fucking sing to it and wait for its branches to come down to you?
Because we're in a woodland area, it's not like any very big bushes.
I'm waiting for Alex to roll first, but yes, there are. There's a few that you might be able to shove yourself in.
Can I hide in the?
I'm just like, I used to be in a circus, guys. This is.
Would you like to do acrobatics to kind of just like monkey around in the trees and show off?
I'm not
Head
that.
monkey.
I'm not that. confident.
There is no dex with this, with
Wait.
this one.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, there's a couple of bushes you could potentially hide yourself in.
I've noticed the cows have appeared.
Yeah, they've also
been there for a while.
Could I try hiding in the bush?
roll me a hide.
What's with the cow outside the pen?
I wish you didn't say that. Because I swear I just took -4 to hide.
They are beautiful cows.
Got -3.
They're also squished up because I couldn't find the right dimensions.
Yeah. It's tricky, isn't it? Like, it's like,
I love these ones.
Shit. You think you're like one of those 5-year-olds? You're not actually in the bush. You're sitting
holding
in
a
front
leaf.
Could I try hide again?
No, because you are convinced this is a fantastic hiding spot with your hands across your face.
What is Adam hold? Is that a bottle opener?
Yeah, spot opener.
Okay.
This is your metaphorical leaf.
I don't have it. One sec.
Okay, so we've got one in the tree. We've got one sitting in front of the bush with a couple of leaves in front of him.
I want to hide behind the tree I attempted to climb.
Roll me a hide.
Oh shit, what's behind?
That's pretty good.
I like how no one points out how shitty his thing is to him. They're just like, yeah, just leave him there.
Okay, okay.
This is why I have my
a little
hooded
bit.
cloak. It's like, haha, my cloak blends to the tree.
You know when you're playing hide and seek as a kid and you saw that one kid with like half their body sticking out from behind a tree, but they were convinced you could see them?
No, Chopper. Chopper from One Piece.
I don't know that reference.
Aw. Hang
Someone
on.
find her a picture, please. Yes.
Okay, please wait as I get shown a picture.
I imagine Prime's face right now is a picture itself.
I just spilt the sippy straw.
One person's hiding in a tree quite expertly. Then you've got the samurai, possibly the only other person he may have been able to connect with, going like that to hide. And now waiting for I'm now waiting for a picture to see
Chopper can't hide.
how Lisa's just hidden.
I'd like to hide.
Yeah,
I'd like
right.
to, I'd like to make sure I'm like within sort of average spell range, just to make sure I can do that.
Of the cows?
Yeah. Or at least the opening of the
yourself to the side of the
of the
cow.
pen.
Yeah,
He is the
spots
cow.
around.
God, Chopper in that.
There you go,
picture.
Megan, I put it in chat.
29.
Yeah, you're like fucking ninjas. No one can see. You are in fact a part of the shrubbery.
Good.
That is exactly how she is hidden. She has got one eye hidden, the rest of her body just plain to see. That is
Suddenly,
exactly.
from behind you, you just hear a faint knee.
There's just a fucking branch in your line of vision, Toshi, and you're convinced that that's actually hiding the rest of you. The fact that no one is pointing out shitty hiding spots to each other makes this absolutely perfect preamp.
No, apparently I think that I'm hiding bloody amazingly.
Of course you think you are.
Not as amazingly as I am. I just got so
One
much
sec.
I just
better.
think you could point it out to each other and just be like, no, mate, just go back in the
Hiding.
bush a little more. But no.
Behind. Really.
Priya, what are you going to do?
evident.
You're the only
Well,
one that hasn't hidden.
As Priam walks towards the bushes to hide himself, he does have to point out the fact that what the hell do these two think they're doing? Points at Toshi and Monkey Boy,
Thanks.
as he is going to be affectionately known.
I don't know what you mean. I am hiding perfectly.
Why are you breaking my heart, Priam?
I can
Don't
see you
break
both
it,
from a
man.
mile away.
It's my massive ass, isn't it? I knew it.
Since it's been pointed out to us, can we re-roll that?
If you wish to, if you choose to believe him.
I believe him.
I feel insecure. I believe him.
I can't do any worse.
You hear a random
Yeah, you
noise
can.
come from the
It's
forest,
even worse.
which is just.
No, literally, I couldn't do worse. I could only do the same. But
You'll
I
now
didn't.
actually realise that crouching behind the tree is far more effective than standing in front of its branch.
I fucked up.
Kitsune, did you re-roll?
Yeah.
Oh, you got an 8. You shuffle a bit back into the bush. There's now like a couple of branches, but you're not really that obscured.
Tell me again, Priam.
Priam said he was going to go high.
I don't
Yeah.
know why, but I imagine someone in purple armor. Don't know
Okay.
why.
This is where I do worse than these two.
Go on, crit one yourself.
You didn't actually state what you were hiding behind.
Bush,
so...
I said.
He did say bush.
Oh, okay. You're you're
This
like
is not as
sitting,
bad as Monkey Boy.
you're sitting behind Monkey Boy in the same bush.
He will hide you.
You're hiding behind the
Hiding
monkey boy.
behind-
His tail is like wafting under your nose.
Hey, my tail doesn't wag around. Whoa, I couldn't speak.
My tail.
Can I pull him
Bang
by the
around.
tail further into the bush?
No,
Just pull
Yes.
his tail.
no, no. My tail is wrapped around my waist. It's like a belt usually.
I'm sure that wasn't what was just said. Well, then it would be just like grabbing hold of a belt then
Alex
and pulling you
suggested
back.
that.
No, I
Alex,
said his tail was wagging under your nose.
Alex suggested that my tail is used as a belt. Usually, I will
And I
use
just
have it
grab
held
round
like
the
the
belt.
waist.
Oh, Meg, you haven't created a role for this, have you?
I was just going to make this up on the fly when I was drinking, so now's a perfect opportunity.
I was wondering on this. I was tempted earlier to do it, but
Right, essentially you've got, it's like a grapple roll, you've got to try and grab it first. However, it is a stationary object, so... Probably going to get a huge bonus because he's not even moving around, he's just sat there on the floor like...
I am also behind him and fairly close.
Exactly!
I suppose to be versus flat-footed AC.
Yeah, it would be 1d20... Let's give you like...
Excuse me, you're gonna touch my.
Let's give you a plus
Long.
3.
He's gonna
So-
touch your
Down.
tail, Sam. He's gonna touch your tail.
+3.
Yeah.
Grab your tail and pull it a little bit.
This sounds
it's
so
literally-
wrong.
It's gonna pull
Literally.
you into his bush.
He's not.
Oh.
That's what he's doing.
You go to grab it and you realise it's just so fluffy that you don't want to touch it anymore.
To be honest, that's yeah.
You like go to grab it and you're like, what the fuck?
That's not a belt.
And you just realise your tail has been touched.
I get shivers down my spine and I flinch and say, "Don't touch." And I don't. I literally. I say this sternly. Don't touch.
You say it sternly. Go on, Sam.
Like,
say it actually sternly.
Oh shit! I'm gonna hit my drink off the table.
That's not
Um,
what I meant to do. Box, please. Listen to me.
Big old box.
Let's get rid of that box. Where is the delete button? Gone. Right, so you're all hidden. You're just gonna wait away the hours, just in your hiding positions.
Yep.
I love how you
Slowly
didn't ask what time.
contemplating killing the monkey
We
boy.
didn't ask what time day it was.
Hey,
It's like
Hey.
before noon, if I remember correctly.
I'm the one of the least crazy ones. That's saying something.
Yeah, so you wait from before noon until the sun starts setting. You've missed lunch. You've missed supper.
I've got rations in my bag. I can snack on.
So do I.
You know that makes noises.
I'll suck on it. It won't make noise.
You're gonna suck on your rations. Rations.
Dom just asks the animals to bring berries to him.
Every now and again, you just see a bird disappear into what you think is a bush, and then you hear yum 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 yum.
I'm broken.
This has turned out so much better than I had planned. This is fantastic. Ow!
What was it, like 9 a.m. or something?
It was like before noon when you started this, so you guys have just been waiting the entire day there. So you didn't think, well, how about we just go do something in the hamlet for a bit and then return at night time, hide and wait? But no, you waited the whole fucking day there.
This is a stakeout.
Here in the bush, like.
Well, you never know they could appear, really.
No, it's the sun's set, the moon's quite high in the sky when you see what emerges from the other side of the clearing from you all, 4 cows. However, they're talking in common.
What are they saying?
It's from your list.
Understand. Sorry.
Iris is like, one of my plans has come to reality.
4 cows have entered the clearing. Between them, there seems to be a body.
Okay.
I rolled to
head
listen
all
as
What
well.
formation are they in? It's somewhat important.
Box formation.
Box formation. Excellent.
There is a body on the cows, and they are talking in common. So I've asked you to roll listen. Priam, is that? No, that's a Mr. Grab. Never mind. You're so far
You're doing
away.
really well.
and you can't hear that much that you actually think that the common is mooing. Like it's like a different mooing dialect.
What were my rolls today?
26. I definitely hear whatever it is.
Priam, you're going to roll.
I suppose.
You don't have to listen into talking cows if you don't want to.
Priam's going to lose his mind at this rate.
Fucking sat here for 12 hours.
No food, no water. I've been next to this monkey boy all fucking day.
Okay, I'm having shit rolls. Next week's my good roll day. It happened. Adam always points this out to me as well. It's every alternate week. I get shit rolls, good rolls, shit rolls, and then when I got the shittest roll day, I'll get a crit on something so pointless. Like it's just annoying, and you're like,
I tend to crit like badly when it really fucking matters.
Right.
Oh.
oh my god.
You guys are so fantastic today. I love you all. Anyway,
I rolled a 26.
Dom, you hear basically what seems to be a faint discussion about what to do with the body this time. Alec, you hear that they're debating whether they should actually stop throwing bodies into the cow pen because people are beginning to get suspicious. Luckily, though, they have fantastic disguises.
So Alec believes it's cows.
No, I can tell that they're in disguise.
Oh, yeah, he knows they're in disguise. They literally straight up said, well, you know what? Who's going to suspect us? We look like cows.
They could be really psychotic cows.
I need to know roughly where I am for range. Would you say I'm within 30 foot of them?
No. Because I did say they came in the opposite side of the clearing from you all, so assuming you were in like a semicircle formation this side,
Oh, okay.
like round here.
Right.
You guys can put yourself wherever, but just remember, Priam, you're next to wherever the fuck Monkey Boy puts himself.
Oh, dear.
Like I say, I don't know where the tree line is. In
Wait,
reference to
okay.
the pen,
Yeah.
so
The trees are just sporadically all about.
I'm probably near Toshi.
I feel like
because
I'll be
I've
behind
tried
this
to climb
pink
up the
dot.
tree.
I'm presuming
Yeah.
this is in the tree I attempted to climb.
Yes, I am. I've been watching
I
it.
will have to wait till I'm within 30 foot of them.
Hey, bestie. Remember, Nom, you are perfectly camouflaged. You could potentially move.
Move. Sorry.
Move.
Move over.
What's the thing with it? It's like hides. Hang on.
Move silently, surely.
Well, it depends. So I can move at half my normal speed, I think, something like that. But I can't do anything. Yeah, you can move up to 1/2 your normal speed without and hide with no penalty. Yeah, I'd like to get within range of them, I guess.
Go ahead. Just little crawl across the forest floor.
Yep.
Even the most
Technically, where my token is all I need. So.
Alright, that's fine. Just you crawl up to that position. You're like, you can aim on one of the cows.
Okay, I'd like to cast Grease.
Okay.
Lightning. Sorry.
So, what this is, it's a 10-foot area around that person. So
It's now greased up, and it makes it a lot easier to push them over, basically.
No, any creature in the area must take an instant reflex save.
So that's 4 reflex saves then.
4 reflex saves.
Hold on, let me look for the sheet. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 2 saves, the rest instantly fall over.
I don't know how to make it look like these cows are falling over.
You use like little icons. Little markers.
The fuck means knocked over?
I think you could just use anything, mate.
I guess the stop sign, the one.
No, too late. I'm using this sad looking face because the cows fell over. They're disheartened. You basically hear like panicked shouts as the cows tumble over.
And after that, anything within the area can move at half their normal speed.
Okay.
With a DC of 10 for balance. If they fail that, they can't move that round. A failure of 5 or less means they fall over.
Okay.
Cool. Right, are we?
If the rest of them, if the rest of the group react quickly enough, they can still have surprise.
Go.
I didn't even know they were here, technically. So I didn't
Yeah.
hear anything.
Yeah.
I didn't tell
Oh, no. You just listened. You didn't hear them, but you saw them.
Okay.
I'm enraged to actually get to them at that sort of
You can fucking leg it.
distance.
How far is it? Obviously, in your scale.
Let's just say you could probably get to.
How much of my movement do I have to sacrifice to get down from the tree?
I think that's a full movement action, moving, climbing down a tree or climbing up and down something, isn't it?
Well, climb is a standard action.
Ah.
Since
So-
I'm at the bottom
although-
of the tree, can I
don't know
just
if it-
stand up and like draw my bow and shoot?
Yep.
Why? They're vigilantes. They're not bad guys. Don't shoot them.
Oh wait, shit. Just
Don't
realised.
forget the bodies of the bad guys.
I'll shoot for the legs then!
Why?
You cannot do non-lethal damage with anything but a blunt weapon.
I tried this last week, remember? And I accidentally killed the guy.
I hardly ever hit! Let's face it that way. Can I aim to like beside them then?
What the fuck's that gonna do?
Like a
Sure,
warning
I'm sure
shot.
you couldn't even hit them anyway, so let's do that.
I want to do a warning shot.
Roll to hit beside them then.
Warning.
Iris is like being like, don't.
Crit shoots him right in the middle of the forehead, kills him.
What's my fucking
Sorry.
roll now? Everything's changed.
No, she's aiming not to hit, so if she gets a crit 1.
She hits them.
I didn't crit 1.
No, you didn't, but you certainly didn't hit. The arrow kind of like lands about 5 foot in front of them. It's
A
not
warning shot.
anywhere.
I wanted to do something.
You hear the only standing cow make the sound that sounds like they're drawing a sword, despite the fact the cow doesn't move.
Can I charge at them and attempt to grapple?
Yes. You can happily wrestle the cow.
Wrestle cow.
So it's a standard action to get down from the tree. So that would be like my action, and then I could move towards them.
Yeah, you got standard action, and then you've got a movement action.
Cool.
Not
I'm
an
going to do
initiative.
that and be like, "Hi, we're not your enemies. Ignore the fighting."
Not an initiative.
Just gonna put this out
We're not
there.
in initiative. I'm saying it's a surprise round. You guys all
Yeah.
got to jump on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does the
Need
grapple work?
We move to like.
On my notes, it says "Ask Meg," so it's kind of a fucked up
Yeah.
scenario.
Hold on. Let me
Channel your inner Ebony.
I'll be
Ebony
right back.
grappled once.
You
no,
need to
twice.
make a successful standard attack.
If you get any bonuses
Yeah.
with your feet, you add them on. Size different. Cows are medium, so
Have you got a feat for improved
I haven't got the-
grapple?
I haven't got the grapple feet. No.
You will get an attack of opportunity against you. If
the
you
cow
try to
gets to
grapple.
fight back.
Yeah.
Is this the cow that's on the floor? Which cow are you grappling at?
Yeah.
One in front of him.
Okay, so the one that's on the floor. You're like fucking
Yeah.
launching yourself on top of the cow that's on the floor. Can I attack from the floor? As an attack of opportunity?
Well, the guy next to him will still. Oh no, just from the target. Probably not. I call it DM rolling. I can't see anything here, so it would be like a complete negative, like the -4 to prone, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take the -4 to prone, and
Yeah.
the cow's going to try and kick out its legs.
I think it's -4.
Oh, it just works out to 8.
Is that just
Cow-
a normal AC? Yeah.
That's versus your AC. Yeah.
Yeah, then no. It doesn't.
It just flails its back legs uselessly.
Yep. So you need to make an attack. Your standard
Attack.
attack. Yeah. No bonuses from weapon bonuses.
Efficiencies and stuff, right?
Yeah. No proficiency bonuses.
It's just 1d20 plus strength.
Plus your standard bonus. Can't remember what it's called. Base attack bonus.
Right.
Strength. Base attack
Base or
bonus.
total attack bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, if you just
Um,
you just put the put the total in, that's fine. It doesn't include the bonus for your
Just plus
sword.
your 5. Sure.
You successfully pin the cow to the ground.
That was a really weird way to enter back in.
You're literally just on top of the cow,
Ugh.
pinning it to the floor. This day has gone really strange. This
I
is
broke the
fantastic.
seal too fast.
I imagine.
Right, Sam, are you going to do anything for your surprise turn, or you're just going
I
to sit
would-
in the bush like,
Why is my mouth open?
because you're being a godless twat, are you going to do something?
Okay. My movement's only 20.
You
Is it
can still make it there. I said you could make it there if you fucking ran full tilt. Priam ran full tilt and jumped on top of a cow.
I couldn't because I jumped down from a tree.
And these are. Why is it. Looks like a fucking group of cows there, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what-
Yeah. I'm going to jump in here
Okay.
and. I'm going to line myself up to look badass. Let's go. Why not?
Don't forget,
And-
vigilantes that are killing people with bounties. So technically, as far as we're aware, these are lawful people just dumping bodies.
Exactly. Well, I'm not slashing them apart.
We're trying
Right,
to
you
talk to
guys
them,
like-
not to kill
Sam.
them.
Don't attack to kill. Don't attack.
Well, no, don't attack. Period. He's a samurai.
Don't attack.
I would
Talk
like
to
to
him.
diplomacy the cow.
Go ahead. What you saying first, so then I can decide your bonuses for and against it.
What have I seen so far? So essentially, they're
You've
dragging their body-
literally seen 6 cows milling around for the past 12 hours as you slowly die of boredom. Then 4 cows have come out of the bush with a dead body in between all of them, talking very quietly to you. You're convinced it might actually be mooing. And then in the period of about 6 seconds, grease has appeared underneath them. 3 of the cows have slipped over and started swearing. Priam has run from beside you and belly flopped on top of a cow. A warning arrow was shot in front of them by 5 foot off the mark. And you've just seen a pink-haired person pop out of a tree.
By the way, I commend you on doing that while running through Greece at the same time.
Exactly, they fucking slid through it, and he used the grease to fucking do a pro pin on the cow. You don't understand.
Wait,
No matter how you
dispose-
phrase this, he is on top of that cow and he's got it pinned to the ground.
disposing of a dead body on a civilian is still bad, though, isn't it?
They just threw him in a cow pen.
It depends on what the law of the land is.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yeah.
the law of the
We
land.
don't know the law of the land.
You don't even know which lord is technically owning this land.
Pretty anarchy right now.
So it'd be your own moral compass that you'd be going by at the moment.
So the guys are disposing of a dead body.
Of a bountied person.
Well, you don't know. You've just seen a corpse.
But we know from what is it, it's most likely going to be someone with a bounty from the statement from the crazy man.
Well, I mean, if you're lawful good, you probably want to hear them out first.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 'Cause it doesn't sound like you should just kill them off the hand.
No, exactly. You should
But
probably
he's
want
lawful
find out what
neutral.
they're doing. He's well, even lawful neutral. Like he'd still want to be like, right, what are you doing with that body?
Yes.
For all they know, like for all us we know, that could be their relative.
I would like to then.
Cows burying their relative.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to do diplomacy. They can hear me all, can't
Be a
they?
funeral run.
Yeah.
But you're standing right next to them.
Yeah.
So what
I'm
you gonna
going
say?
to well, brain. Let's think of something that's right. You bunch of cows. Don't be lying to me. I'm sick of your bullshit.
Please tell. Are you
We've got
actually
dead-
saying
we've got-
that?
Yes, I'm saying this right now. There are dead people getting thrown here. We realise they may have bounties on them, but nevertheless, aren't you smart enough to claim the bounty? At least on that, or are you actually, well, doing this in some kind of legal manner? Wouldn't it be? There's no logic to this. If you've got to claim your bounty just by killing them and blaming them on some freaking old crazy bastard who now thinks his cows are going to try and kill him, while dressed as cows. That's kind of bizarre, if anything. I would like to at least know something about what's going on here, because if not, my friend who's pinning down this... Is it a cardboard cow?
No. It looks like a genuine cow, and if you were to ask him, it feels like a genuine cow. It's
at this
very
point,
God, if I'm diplomacy...
Priam just
fucking-
butt in.
No. Priam,
Kenny just
my
busts in.
friend is pinning down a fucking cow in front of me. And this is really weird. And my little green friend has been hiding in a
Fuck's sake,
tree
keep
for
it
hours.
short.
Can I shout in the
Please.
background? Why are you dumping the bodies?
Thank you.
Roll me a diplomacy. I want a -3 because of how long you kept going on and on and on.
It's yours then, I was supposed to get.
And an extra -1 because of the 2 interruptions you had.
That's -4.
Yes. I'm glad you could count.
Oh, it's raining right now outside. That's interesting.
Hallelujah.
No, that you put +4 there.
Okay, so you get an 8.
+8.
Oh, so you had a +8, so you've already took 4 off.
You have
My
a +8 in your fucking diplomacy?
Yeah, because I put in all my points in
I've got
diplomacy and then I have charisma base.
I've
Oh.
got +10 in mine.
My
I was
diplomacy is
surprised by the
+11.
samurai. So
Yeah,
My character's
I have the
charisma
best
based.
Diplomacy.
How have
Okay.
you got +11?
I
don't
am
have +11, I've
charisma-based
got +8.
character.
Yeah, so am I.
I have 5 ranks.
I have 6 ranks in mine.
They've probably got feats to help him out as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
feats.
the negotiator feat.
Yep,
Right,
same.
yeah, that makes more sense.
There you go. That's exactly how Marco did it. It was just
Yeah.
feet.
Well, I mean, I've got 10, and
I've actually
I've
got
got
more
+4
than
to
10
charisma,
because there's a
so-
synergy that I'm forgetting to add in.
Am I
That's another matter.
talking?
Yep.
Alright, yeah,
Thanks for the minus, guys. Love you all.
I didn't interrupt. I
Could have kept
added
it
on
short and
after.
sweet.
Yeah, but when someone's trying to convince someone else and suddenly someone else is like, what about this day? You're just like,
I figured it might have been more of an assist than
I'm
anything
not
else.
Marco. And isn't a person.
I was summarising.
I'm really bad at role-playing character. That's something I can't do in reality. I'm so sorry.
I was trying to help summarise so they understood what the question was.
The bad
I'm
cat
still
still
remaining.
so why does he still get points? Sorry, Alex.
okay, why Sam's having his mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Should we just continue with that, or do we just
Yep.
leave at this moment?
Yeah.
I'm here. Just fucking do it.
The cow in front of you starts talking, and it is moving its little cow lips as well, so it's all the more convincing. We don't need to claim the bounties. They're not for us to claim. We're dumping the bodies here so that he can claim them. Has he not been doing that?
He is now.
The crazy bastard was a fucking idiot. Wait.
I'd like to shout from where I am. Basically, it's like we told him he could claim the bounties. He kind of ran off to do so.
Are you actually
Thought the cows were killing the people.
You kind of made him go crazy and think his cows are murderers.
Is anyone
and
questioning
they
these may actually be cows?
He thinks the cows are gonna kill him. I'm just adding on to what Iris is saying.
You hear one of the cows that are on the floor go, he's already thought about that for long before we did this.
Wait, are you actually cows?
Can I shout at them and say, can you dispel any illusion you've got on you?
The one cow that's standing up, suddenly just there's a person in front, they're holding like a small little red gemstone in their hand. The other 3 cows are still trying to scrabble to their feet. One of them can't really do that because there's a living person on top of them.
I'm really confused what I've just seen.
There are 4 people hiding as cows, Sam.
I want to walk over there.
I'd like
Are
to also
you
walk
related or have any kind of... But you feel sympathy for that guy?
He helped us a
What's
lot
your
here on the
connections?
street.
Oh.
Lisa's instantly gone for a, tell me everything. Oh, it's such a heartwarming story. Like 5 seconds.
Why don't you just tell him?
Wait, can we get Priam off this fucking person, first of all? I've just realised.
I was just vibing underneath.
So what did he
him.
just say? Because I can't
Can I
hear
just
over other
Priam
people
up or
interrupting
something?
other people.
But you gotta remember that there's grease under there, so it's like an oiled mud wrestling with a cow. Well, not anymore, but
I'm gonna
No,
leave
it's the
Priam
cow.
to do that shit then.
No, it's still a cow. The cow can't dispel it until
oh
it
right,
falls off,
okay,
and then he
yeah.
can stand
So
up and
he's
actually
mud
deactivate it.
wrestling with a cow right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me to know.
I suppose I should get off said cow.
The cow is eternally grateful.
How do wrestling?
Very, very well, apparently, according to Priam. So yeah, now what stands before you is oh, how do you spell wrestling?
Yeah, I put it in Skype.
Oh,
Essentially, you see before you 4 boys. They're around about the age of 15 to 17.
Aren't you a bit young to be killing people?
You're not our mum.
I never said I was.
You don't have any right to ask the questions. I mean, people stripped in the army at 13.
That's awful.
It's
Nobody should have to
wartime,
fight
see?
at that age.
It's war times and it's a good way to get money, and there's a better way to get money when you kill people that people want dead.
These are like young boys, aren't they?
15 to 17.
Oh, 15, 17. So they're a bit more. They're doing this for a good cause, and it's bounties, aren't they?
Yes.
I think you need to explain to the man, because he seriously thinks the cows are going to kill him.
No, he's thought that for many years.
Now he
Why
wants
are
Why
you
you can't
increasing
tell
that
him?
fear?
You've just made him fear it even more, though.
They kind of look nervously at each other. But the money that we got, he should have enough to buy a
He's
house
been
now.
burying the bodies. Only until we, suggested that, maybe cash in the bounty, did he
What?
run off.
Couldn't you boys just cash the bounty in yourselves and secretly give him the money? Because, to be quite fair, he didn't even know what the fucking meme was. I'm quite honestly concerned about this old man. I know it's a good cause, but maybe you should give him a little bit more help. Did he help you guys?
Yeah, he helped us out when we were kids, and we're trying to repay the favor, but
I
we're not
think
exactly allowed to be in that little shanty town.
maybe you should be a bit more honest with the old geezer.
Right, so you're not allowed in the shantytown. Why?
Oh, it's where we got our first bounty, and it's kind of frowned upon.
It's frowned upon in the shantytown.
Oh yeah, when you murder someone in the streets. It was 1,000 gold, though.
Did you do it in front of a lot of
No,
people?
my moral compass. You boys, you intended to do this for a good cause, didn't you? To help him.
You don't go killing people in the...
Yeah, but they've just directly told me they broke a law.
It's frowned upon.
Frowned
Yeah,
Against
it's
the
not
law,
illegal,
though.
it's frowned upon.
Well, it's frowned upon the shanty town. The laws of the actual land may be
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah.
I don't know the fucking laws. They're not giving me much guidelines.
Well, how many towns do you know where murder's actually legal? In the shanty town, it's just frowned upon because
Well, if it's a legal bounty, then
Yeah.
it depends on.
And we
the
never
law-
asked
law
if
of
the
land.
bounty was for alive or
The
dead.
issue is these are still
Depends
Sure.
how it depends how the bounties are issued.
paper on walls.
No, as in wanted, alive, dead, etc.
boys,
Mainly
do you
dead.
realise you probably could have helped him with probably his barn with his cows that are apparently able just to walk free?
They won't ever leave that pen. We've been feeding them. Why do you think they haven't been eating the bodies?
I'd be a bit disturbed if the cows ate the bodies.
I
I
think you
wouldn't.
boys should
Cows
probably
are cannibals.
Shut
All the
crazy-
kids are now looking at Iris like, what?
Ignore Iris. She's a bit of a looper.
Cows are
think-
cannibals.
I think you boys should probably help this old man, as in he may need more emotional help, if anything. He seems quite unstable at this
But we're
point.
not allowed in the town to help.
But you can help him here.
You just sized as fucking cows. Can't you just change your hair color?
Wait, what?
Right, yeah,
just
you did like the most perfect disguise as cows. Can't you disguise yourself as something else? As someone else?
We stole these gems
You stole the gems.
from a dead body.
from a dead
Oh, for
body.
God's sake.
Probably
Hey,
one they.
hey, we looted two.
Now, now you
I
say
like
we.
this pig head girl.
You
Loot dead
looted
bodies.
someone? I'm just looking at Iris right now.
There's nothing wrong with looting someone's
Dead body,
dead.
yeah.
They're not
They're
going to
dead.
use it anymore.
What do you think that armor is you're wearing right now, Kite?
Oh, you morally little. Right. Okay. So thanks for that, Iris. At least I know they would. You did clean this, didn't you?
They were evil. So.
Wow. What? They were evil.
Yes, she cleaned it.
She
Roll
kind
it
of
off.
just shift her.
I will roll a bluff if
what's
I
the
have
Irish-
to.
Iris, just
Well,
got a note,
they
mental
wouldn't have been
note.
wearing it, right?
Rub the fucking
I will
arm,
roll a
please.
bluff. Let's see how we go with my shit rolls today.
It depends if they were wearing like the caster was wearing the breastplate.
Do I have to
No,
count
exactly.
that?
Like
The skeleton was.
oh, the
Do I have
skeleton.
to, do I have to count this?
I think you have to do
sense
sense
motive.
motive.
You're actually looking to detect her lie that the armor was in fact cleaned.
He finds like a bone still hanging off the armor that you never noticed.
Wow!
Through intense staring into her eyes, she finally like twitches, and you're like, "Ah, you didn't clean it."
I'm gonna make a mental note of that. I'm just gonna like polish it later. Don't worry. It's had worse on me. To be fair,
That is disturbing.
You've had worse on
I
you
have a
than
fucking
dead.
monkey tail.
Yeah, a monkey tail. There's the monkey tail, then there's like the remains of dead.
A little off topic now.
Okay.
That's right.
I
the
I feel
boys.
okay, I feel like we have to guide these boys to something that's going to stop them from killing, like, well, for bounties.
Are you basically saying we need to stop these guys from killing other people because otherwise they'll end up getting themselves killed from the people that they're hunting?
No one suspects cows.
Are you actually murdering people in your cow forms?
Once. It was in the middle of a city. We just kind of stampeded him. Nobody really knew what to do.
Boys, I think you really need to help this old guy. Just
We've
not.
been trying
The
to.
main issue is you're going to get yourselves killed if you continue on this track.
I'd like to diplomacy them into doing good.
Sure.
Okay, so
The thing is, define good.
They're already doing good in their eyes, though.
Okay. Something that was not going to get them killed themselves. So I'm wanting to diplomacy them into seeing that they could help him in more positive ways rather than murder. They can actually help him within like helping his farm, being actually there for him like he was there for
This
them.
is his farm. There are 6 cows.
Then maybe you can expand his farm.
Yeah, because that's not going to make him crazier, is it? He's going to think the cows are building his farm.
Well, the thing is, if he's got humans there, someone who can act like family, maybe he will start to respond better.
But if they find us out here, if the others come out here, and they see us here, we're just going to get sent away again.
Well, if the others come out here, that's when you disguise as your cows.
Also, as a quick note, it sounds a bit weird, but this old man, he's not living off the richest kind of land.
We noticed, that's why we were trying to give him bounties.
Couldn't you just? It sounds a bit bad now, but couldn't you just tell the bounties and get the resources to build him a barn out somewhere that he can probably not be around people who are going to make him even more unstable?
In all honesty, I don't think giving him a farm would help, considering that we're the ones that have been feeding these cows.
Iris would now like to ask them questions about their specific disguise spell. It's like, how does it work? Is it only specifically cows that can transform? Can they transform into other people?
The tallest kid kind of just... This thing. Just a cow. I don't know how I'm doing it. He then just turns into a cow in front of you.
I would like to try and examine the rock.
No. The kids don't allow it. They kind of like pull it close to the chest because they have no idea who you are.
If he just cast the spell and turned into a cow in front of me, can I discern the spell from viewing it?
Sure.
Or would you like me to roll?
What's a magic-y searchy thing?
Knowledge Arcana?
Yes. I am not good with words.
7.
It is the greatest power given to them by the gods above. You actually have no idea what the fuck that rock is.
Hey Nom, do you know what they're casting?
I don't know, do I? I'd like to find out
Go ahead.
if I knew anything. I got 28.
Magic moo power that's combined to a rock. It's basically just a basic transformation spell. That's
I
been attached to a cow.
relayed that first part of the information.
Magic moo
The
power.
magic moo spell.
Yeah.
But basically, it's just a transformation spell that's been stuck on just cow. It should be
Yeah.
able to change to anything, but it's kind of broken.
I'm
it's just
sorry,
cow.
I've just now got like magical moo makeup in my head. It's like magical moo powers activate. Whole transformation sequence.
Yeah.
Form of a cow!
I explained it's brokered.
It broke it.
Brokered it.
Magic moo spell. Broke it.
I'm still doing this from the bush where I'm hiding.
No, is just talking from bush.
Yeah.
No,
Where could be
you
somewhere
don't
next-
need to hide anymore. Where exactly did he hide?
You see me coming out with an alchemist fire, like clutched to my
Yeah,
hand.
fire down.
Oh god. Is it only this town that you guys are known?
Well, there's a couple of other hamlets and towns around that now know of killer cows.
They don't know of you though directly, do they?
There's a story for your Iris. Kill a cow.
I hope not.
Boys, if we were to take
Don't worry,
you to our
testing on
next
their
town with
weapons,
us,
the
would that
transformation
potentially be
sequence.
more of a reasonable option?
But we can't leave him behind.
Do you want us to take him with us
I,
to the next town?
If you could.
Because at this point, it seems like this place is a kind of a lost cause to you, and as you said, well, cows can come with you anyhow. We could probably just get some equipment to actually take.
Refer them to another place.
Yeah, there's
Or we
only
could just
6 of
kick
them.
we could just kick the fence down and let them be free. We're not
I
entirely
think-
sure where he got them in the first place.
I think the crazy guy could do without cows, full stop.
Well, he
Yeah.
did say we could have the cow.
Wait, it sounds like weird, but couldn't we just convince you you're his kids?
Oh,
Well, you
He
know,
believes the cows are going to eat him.
Yes.
Seems quite reverse.
Would
actually.
Nom like to contribute something to this?
I don't like to interrupt.
Your hand was really out of place then from the camera perspective. It really feels you. Right, what's that?
I'd like to talk to them quite seriously and
Okay.
sort of go, what do you need to do to get acceptance from a home that has cast you out?
He seems like the most sensible person here. They start like talking amongst themselves in the group. We don't know what it would take for them to accept us back in there. We just know that we've been told that our kind murderers aren't allowed there.
Was it a group telling?
Is there a leader
Or was
of
it
some
a-
sort?
A leader?
It was sort of like a group shaming.
Do you think
I
if
think the
we all
person
went
we
together,
killed
could
was the
convince
leader.
them?
I see. So the reason why you're shamed is because of one of the people you killed. The main shame coming from the town is actually from his subordinates.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm not sure if he was a town leader or not, but he seemed kind of important. A lot of money, though.
Could we take
What was his
Do you-
crime?
Yeah. Have you still got
What
like
was
the
the bounty
wanted
on him for?
posters?
They look amongst each other as like, does anyone still have those posters? Or they all kind of shake their heads and it's like, no, we didn't think it would be important.
Who was the guy you killed?
Jefferson,
Jefferson.
Were you seen physically?
yes, us, because we hadn't got the, what did you call him? Small green man.
Hmm?
What did you call the spell? The kids want to know what you called the spell.
Illusion? Which one?
Magic movie.
No, the magical moo power.
Oh, the magical moo power. Yeah.
That one. The magical moo. I really like the magical moo instead of magic crystals.
I
Can you remember why he was wanted?
Stealing. Lots and lots of stealing.
Did it say who they stole from? Who issued the job? Did it have a name?
Oh, the job. That came from the one of the lords. Which lord was it? They kind of like now start debating them. Sorry about that. My tongue.
Okay, I'm
was
taking that
just
as a no.
spasmed.
Hen.
Yes, Lord Hennet.
Lord Hen. Please be a legit thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. His name is now Lord Hennet. Well
Yeah,
done.
with his partner, Law shall not be appearing in this program.
And yeah, that doesn't even look like what I've come to do.
So, Lord Hen.
You asked for it to be the legit name. It's now the legit name. It's now Lord
Prime,
Hen.
you
yeah.
were with these lads. Who's this lord?
Lord Hen.
Yeah, fuck it. That's a spelling.
Wait, how are you spelling this? Okay, then.
All because I get tongue tied. Wonderful.
Who was the person they killed?
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Stealing lots of stuff. The job was issued by Lord Hennet.
Yeah.
What we need to know now is who is Lord Hennet.
A local lord.
That's why I said right,
Wait.
you're from these lands. Priam,
I'm
do
sure
you know
a
anything
lord
about
of
this lord?
I'm sure a lord of money could potentially take you in, especially for killing someone for stealing. You must have some skills that he desires.
If
You
we were to
stole
join
it.
his army, and we don't want to die for a stupid cause.
Okay, so he's got an army.
Right, he's not.
Lord.
All the lords are calling the big. They're like calling their troops and stuff. The
Oh,
kings are at war. You are aware of this.
Which
You do know
king
you're in
does he support?
Ramdelica, right?
I'm from a distant place, and my lord's a bit different.
Does your lord not have an army? He's not much of a lord, then, is he?
We have an army, but we're not as broken as this land.
He's got a good point. Ramdelica is very broken right now. The kids like start talking amongst themselves again.
I'm just going to look at him and probably, like, giving them to the Lord would probably be as bad as giving them to Vector, this Mr. Creedy guy.
Mr. Creedy.
Oh, you know Mr. Creedy?
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Crap.
Questions them about Mr. Creedy.
He likes to have people killed. Good money. Kind of difficult, though. Interesting items.
Have you done jobs for him?
Well, we wouldn't know otherwise.
These boys are really down the wrong path of life.
In a land of war and turmoil, this is probably one of the most
See-
lucrative businesses.
Oh, wait.
around.
So you don't know Mr. Greedy.
I know this, but I mean about the murder. As a quick note, what happened to the two
Greg and Saib.
Great Cow?
Siblings.
They ran away
They ran away. Yeah.
Well, they went.
worked
No,
for
they
Mr.
went to
Creedy.
Mr. Creedy with the box.
with a box.
Okay.
What's in the box? I don't know, because I haven't decided yet.
Because no one has an X-ray vision spell.
Toshi, please back me up in here. We need to get these boys away from this.
I don't know what would be the best situation for them right now. Because we don't know who this freaking Lord Henry is.
I think
Well-
I don't
even,
think it's a
like,
good idea they go back to Mr. Creedy. Yes, no.
What are your names?
very good
I-
question. That was like on my list of things to ask.
Let me write out 4 names.
Because at the moment my notes are cows.
Boys,
Good.
in brackets, cows.
But while Megan's making some names up, surely we can see if we can help them. At this point, I don't want to see these boys kind of go down the wrong path.
Got their names: Joshua, Derek, Steve, and Roderick.
Joshua,
Derek,
Derek,
Steve,
Steve,
Roderick.
Roderick.
I don't know where Roderick came from, but the other 3 I took from the list of names as I'm going down the rota at work.
I now have cows equal and then the names.
Joshua is the main one that has been talking to you.
Okay.
The oldest and the tallest in the group.
Who was Joshua?
So, do you boys honestly want to carry on the way you're doing this?
Not really.
Because I can't see murder being something that you guys really want to constantly do. Do you have anything that you're
Like
talented
to
out? Do you have any passions?
I'm sorry, the song Passion for Fashion is now playing in my head.
Okay,
It's alright. I've got magical power makeup in my head.
surely you have other like skills and traits.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone did, but what you used to be doesn't really matter much now.
Why do you let it define what now does?
Well, it's very hard to work in a blacksmith when, you know, either they're already being overworked, they've already got all the people they need, because there's people more skilled than us looking for work themselves.
So why
We're
don't you just
kids.
become apprentices? Most people will pay for free work. Well, essentially.
Pay for free work.
By what I
You
mean,
do realise that
house you.
doesn't add up, right?
I mean house you for the free work.
Find us an apprenticeship.
Right,
I
great,
would-
you've got a job now. You need to
I will
find
do
these guys
this.
an apprenticeship.
Okay, so we're
And if
in
you
a...
don't do this, you'll be in trouble.
You've given your word as a samurai.
Bitch, Please, you're a circus folk.
You're honor bound now.
I
Be
would
nice to Iris.
One sec. Okay.
Yeah,
On a
as
serious note, I
as
want to
someone
help
who's from
them.
a circus, like I know what it is to just like constantly be
Would
wandering
you-
around.
I'm gonna ask the person. Would you like me to help you find somewhere local way, or at least local enough so you can keep an eye on the old man, and also to potentially gain respect in this town?
We don't really care for respect, but if we could keep an eye on him, that would be great.
So let's find somewhere then. Okay.
I
But
feel
how are
like
we
the
going to
best
get
thing.
money to live? I mean, we pretty much got money from the couple of bounties we did cash in,
So, well,
or items that we got.
hopefully what we can do is get someone who will take you in if they'll let you use your skills, train you, and they'll feed you for what you will produce.
Our skills are mainly stabbing at this point.
I thought you said
Military?
blacksmiths. But they said they didn't want to do military.
We don't want to join the army. That's how you die. Very quickly. You get sent off to some unknown land you don't know, and you get stabbed. Well done.
Town guard.
Not if you're skilled enough.
Not all of us could be the old King's Guard. Oh, well, then again, you didn't really do that great of a job. He's dead.
Burn.
How did they know that though?
Because they've lived in Ramdelica.
And
Shit.
they recognise his armour.
I'm sorry, Sean. I don't have any ice spells.
Okay, actually, this is dishonorable traits.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of dishonorable traits.
So you don't care anymore. You're going to give up on life. You're not going to try anymore. You're just going to kill people for the sake of it and join all the rest of the people in this forsaken land. You don't actually want to redeem yourselves. Is that what I'm hearing?
They didn't say that, guy. Calm down.
I would like to slap him for saying that.
I'm
No.
gonna like stand between him and the buyers now. Calm
They're
down.
not- What I'm hearing is they're not wanting to try.
We
I'm
don't
actually
know the
serious,
full
I would like
extent
to
of what
actually
you've gone
slap him.
through.
Leave them to it.
Kite is an orphan. He doesn't. He was given. He was not even given the option. When someone doesn't try, he doesn't want to hear that.
This has been far more like morally ambiguous to you guys than I ever expected it to be.
So Kite's just like this. Say he's just like, I offered you help. If you do not want my help, I will step back.
We said find us an apprenticeship.
Then I will find an apprenticeship.
What are you rolling that 1d20 for?
I said I wanted to slap him.
I'd like to
You
break
gently
his arm.
caress the side of his face in such a loving manner. It looks like such a tender moment that we're all intruding on.
I meant to slap him.
Kite.
Of course you
Kite
did,
just
Iris.
looks sternly, and he's just like, "This is not the time." This is not the
Later,
time.
when we're alone.
No. No.
No matter how that might be interesting, Mr. Samurai, unfortunately, I'm standing here because I know these boys are not doing absolutely nothing at wasting their life. These boys are actually killing people to
Dave-
help the old man.
So you agree with murder?
The
No,
bouncers are
I don't agree in murder, but the people
They're
they are
bounties.
killing are wanted for death.
The dude who the main dude that killed that caused them shame in the freaking town freaking stole shit, so he was a bad man.
What do you think? Well,
You
young.
don't know what he stole, do we?
Well, they're not even. They're barely even adults. Should be allowed to go and kill.
I do agree with what you're saying, that we should stop these boys
Mr.
from...
Samurai, sir. How old were you when you first held a sword?
When I first held a sword, I wasn't told to kill.
No, but when was the first time you held a sword? Because all you've ever known is a military life.
How do you know that, though?
You're a samurai.
I'm a samurai, but samurais taught with more
Samurais
honor.
don't just get born overnight.
But we're taught with more honor. I've been made to show that I'm actually convicted. I will not go and murder someone for no little reason or money.
Surely you would kill
But they're
for
not
someone
doing
you
it for
love.
me.
I would kill for my master to make sure he's safe and his family are safe. That's why I'm here. But
Then
I will
think of
not
it as
kill
this.
for money.
Then think of it as this way: it's like that old man is their master, and the people that they are
Well,
killing
they could have
is for
helped
their
him in a
master's
better way.
satisfaction.
That's what I see.
What better way would you give them under the
To nurture him,
circumstances that
care
they
for
get?
him, be the family that he doesn't have. Haven't you seen this
I'm
already?
going to turn to the boys and be like, is he one of the people that shone you, or does he even know of your existence as people?
Have you been listening to the conversation, or have you only just tuned in?
They
They've been
pretend to be
listening.
cows, for fuck's sake.
He knows. He knows we exist, but he thinks we've been kicked out of town. He's known about us since we were little. We've always been there, you know? I mean, the fact that you guys didn't even know who we were kind of just states that he doesn't even talk about us. Then again, we don't know how long he was talking to them for.
Not very long. We got the gist of it, and he legged it because Nom mentioned that he could claim the bounties.
I'm going to attempt
There's
to
going to
find
be
you
some
something.
really, really rotten heads in that pile.
I'd like to attempt to find them something, just because it's just not going to
Go ahead, you're going to have to find a town or a city first. I mean, there's not
Fine.
much to do in a hamlet.
We've got a tea.
Alright, time for a break.
Break
You guys have
time.
literally been talking for about an hour. I find that's quite majestic.
The roleplay side.
I was hoping you'd beat the shit out of them a little bit, but you just fucking straight up.
That's not
Right.
rolls.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. See you soon.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to the Useful Hooligans Extravaganza. I'm gonna keep going. I like it. And well, we've just literally in the point of debates and so forth, talking to it's four, isn't it? So we've got Joshua, Derek, Steve, and Roderick. They're both mid, kind of like teenage boys,
They're all 15, 17.
and we're trying to establish in between our characters and so forth. Character development and testing and so forth. We've discussed this in our break.
Not the first
um,
morally ambiguous situations I think we've had to deal with.
I'm going to let Meg kind of introduce this, or like if she needs to just like push us
There's
along.
nothing. I mean, if they were watching beforehand, they know that basically you guys are trying to find an alternative path for these kids instead of them being killers.
I'm gonna. Can we carry on directly from where we were before?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna ask just everyone in our group because I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to get through to this and so forth. But what is everyone's thoughts on this? Like, none?
I look at the guys, the cow guys.
No.
Garden Town.
Guarding town. Is it
Are,
like
are
a,
there any Garden Town? Like
Do you
town
mean
guards?
guards
It's
in-
a
Town
shanty
guards.
town, right? So there aren't really guards.
No.
That
Protection.
is what I would think of, right?
Yeah, there's no real law in that shanty town. I mean,
New leader?
we don't know. We've kind of stayed away from it.
Okay. I start walking away, and I just sort of do this.
you know, usually when he does something
Boys,
like that, we have to
follow.
follow him.
Start rounding the kids up. Follow.
Okay.
I was just going to be like, what are we going to do with that?
Come on, fifth kid.
And I'm going to point at the dead body on the floor.
We'll come back from later. Don't worry.
Hey, Nom, you got fired, don't you?
No, don't burn him. He's worth like 1,500.
Tom turns around and goes,
No,
He's worth money.
there's no video cameras in this day. Come on, let's go.
Oh, just hide him with the cows.
Is he a known
Push a cow on
villain amongst the town?
Pun?
Is he a known villain amongst the shanty town?
What, the crazy guy or the kids?
No, the
Dead guy.
dead body.
The dead body.
Dead guy.
He's not from around these parts.
Okay, leave him.
Let's go.
Okay.
Follow the gnome.
I want to find the crazy guy, but I want to keep
Yeah.
the cow guys back for a moment.
Okay, so do you want them to turn into their cow forms and just kind of mill about?
I probably wonder why the cows are like so far out of their pen. Can they like just hide behind some trees?
We'll just keep them at the edges of town, the
Yeah.
shanty town.
Yeah,
You
just-
go find them.
just far
and
enough for
I'll
him
make
to
sure
see
they
me.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll
Right.
I just
help.
want to talk to the old guy.
I hope. I mean, I imagine it's quite late at night, so it's probably going to be like an inn or one of the shants.
You find him in a hole in the ground, surrounded by what seems to be several different stages of decaying corpses.
Oh, fucking hell. Can I say I have not seen this and I'm still with the kids behind
Yep.
somewhere?
Only me. I was going to say only me and Nom said we were actually going to go searching for it.
I did say I was following.
Is there like any like sort of skulls on the top?
There's some of the newer heads that haven't properly decayed yet.
No, are there any like bare skulls?
If you go in the pit.
Oh, okay. It's just literally to make an audible knock.
There's a couple of bones you might want to clang together, but there's no skulls.
Okay, I'll clank them together. It's like just an audible sort of knocking sound.
He kind of just turns and he looks at you wide-eye, and you see in his hand he's got like a couple of necklaces that he's clearly pilfered from the bodies.
Okay. I asked to see. I literally go, take me to your leader.
Oh my god.
He points at the moon.
You didn't even know the fucking moon was.
I like rephrase and I'm like, could you take us to the person who quote unquote owns or runs this shanty?
Free people.
Good.
Who three people?
It's the free people. As in FREE.
Oh, you said free, not
Free.
free?
Free. FREE.
Okay.
More than free.
No, I actually thought you said 3 is in the number, not 3 is in no one owns it.
I look at him very straight, and I just say Joshua, Stephen, Derek, Roderick.
Where?
You know those mad cows?
The cows are gonna kill me.
No, they're not. The cows will not kill you.
He pulls out a dagger, which quite clearly isn't his, and it's covered in dirt, and he's just like, the cows will kill me.
The cows are fine.
Bodies. Magic cows.
We somewhat explain, well, I do, in a very loose term.
In a non-way. He explains
In a
it.
non way.
In the nomish way.
In a nomish way that the boys were trying to help him out.
Oh. So cows aren't trying to kill me?
Crazy fairies go.
Please tell me he gets like a posh voice, like, oh shit, this has been going wrong.
No, we've seen it when he goes super serial.
Fairies are gone. He kind of like just looks at them and was like, you're telling the truth? Do you know where they are?
They're kind of waiting on
Cooey!
the
Sorry.
outskirts.
He dumps a small bag, which is quite clearly what he's pilfered from the dead bodies. Take me to him. This yours.
Take him.
Plus the cows. Take the cows. No cows. No cows no more.
Okay.
He hugs you. He's
Please
finally
do
free of
not
the cows.
The curse of the cows.
The curse of the cows is done.
That's the video
You're now
name.
burdened with cows.
Having a barbecue.
The old man doesn't give a shit. He thinks they're evil still. You might have been able to repent them from their criminal ways, but they're still out to get him.
I take him to the boys.
Alright then. He's basically kind of just crazily gibbering while they're all just like, holy shit, okay. What now?
Follow. And I'd like to sort of hold up until the morning.
Sure. So morning rocks up, unless any of you guys want to do some stuff.
No, I'm
There's
curious
no
where this
markets.
headed.
They're too far away.
No, it is.
I guess we could, like, if we're waiting for morning, set up a little campfire and, like, take turns sleeping.
I assume that we sleep at the guy's house.
No, the boys would not enter the town.
The boys went into the town and his house was a hole in
Oh,
the ground.
no, that's where dead bodies are.
Oh.
I have a small shed.
Bullshit. We'll take
Had house. House burnt. I live here.
I say we just set up camp in the woods. Wait till
The old man's very happy with the idea of living in the woods if it means he can talk to the boys again.
Let's do that then.
Okay. We wake up at morning.
Awesome. What's your plan now? You've now got 5 people. One that's completely deranged and deluded.
I really do hope you have a good idea here, Nom.
It's a numb idea.
He's gonna set them on
That
fire.
worries me.
No.
It's yeah. Something.
He
You're
can
not gonna
survive in
kill
the woods, so he could potentially encourage them woodland.
You
foraging.
you can see Gnome is very sort of dead set on trying to get the boys accepted back into the village.
Okay.
I can support this.
Gotta look right at them. Are we gonna be the baddies?
No.
Good. I don't like that kind of shit.
This shanty town, does it have like a square, so to speak?
a large open, relatively open space where we can.
Central area.
Yes.
I was going to say the well, but if you want a nice open area,
Like
you're
a
going to
town
have to
square, so to speak.
be kind of the well. It's kind of the largest place.
And I'd like to ask the crazy guy what the name of the town is, or the boys if they know it.
Slums!
Schlums. With an SH, yeah.
Gosh! Doesn't really have a name. It's just a place we live. Slums! No, it legitimately doesn't have a name. It's literally just a bunch of people living there. They haven't dubbed it a name or anything. The old man's just calling it Schlums.
Cool. I'd like to go to the middle of the place with stuff.
Sure.
I'm following because I'm really curious about his idea.
So am I. Because he's in Nomish, so... Oh, dear sweet Jesus, no.
No, don't worry, don't worry. You're okay.
I am worried. Every time you put those goggles on, someone's died.
No, they haven't.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You like frown at them. Putting the goggles on.
Iris gets her pen out.
I'd like to imagine I'm shouting this. I can't because of children that might
Yeah,
wake
that's
up.
fine.
But I say schlums of people of schlums.
A
Trying to
few of
grab
them look
everyone.
mildly offended, but quite a few people in town are paying attention to you.
I continue to say, if I was to kill a man, what would happen?
Because I'm not sure how you know how crowds work, but very few people actually speak up, and they're all kind of just staring at each other like, what the fuck is this little gnome doing?
If I was to kill a man that stole, what would happen?
It depends who you killed.
A man who stole a lot.
From who, though?
From this area? Or from anyone? Anyone innocent?
Town's somewhat silent, and it's at this point that you notice that they start parting way because this kind of burly-looking person. Admittedly, you guys could easily take him on. You notice. You're a group of them. It's just him by himself. He walks up and he says, "The penance for killing is to be killed."
Even those
So-
who have bounties.
If you kill within our land, yes. This is a safe place for people.
So what happens to the people who kill the person who killed?
What?
What happens to the killers of the killers, essentially?
If I was to kill,
Player
and
killer
you
killers.
killed me, who kills you?
You were to kill, and I killed you. Who would kill me? I'm carrying out justice.
So,
Whose justice is it?
The justice that protects the people here is what binds us together.
so you're the leader.
Somewhat, yes.
Excellent.
Because I had something on. I love how he's just drinking. It's the green contrast. It's actually quite a good contrast to the goggles. They slightly spin
What
apart.
did you do before you came into power?
Try and protect, I suppose. The odd occasional, wildlife that gets a bit too close.
Did you
Maybe a
carry out
bandit.
justice?
Yes. I do carry out justice from time to time.
So there are guard round here?
Few. Not official guards. I mean, we don't have the armor or weapons that we would like.
Jefferson.
Yes, our previous leader.
Were you aware of his bounty?
Yes, that's why he was hiding with us.
So you know he stole?
Not from us.
Are you justifying any sort of theft?
As long as it's not from us, we don't have much. We've got to keep what we got to keep.
So a child gets robbed outside of your area. Is that just?
No. But it's not our jurisdiction.
But then they come into your lands. Would you protect them,
You protect them? Yeah, sure.
even though they stole from a child?
Not in our place. What happens here, we deal with. What doesn't happen here is not our problem.
Oh my god, it's Vegas.
I don't like this man.
Yeah, Nom's getting itchy fingers.
Yeah, so my hand's like twitching to go to my sword, and I'm like,
I can hear this, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the most shitty, lawful things I can hear right now. They're
Yeah.
contradicting the law in the sense of they don't care for anything. They just
As long as it doesn't happen here, we don't care. You drag someone out behind what we care and beat the shit out of them there.
Can we drag him out of the area?
Go ahead.
Perhaps you should advise Priam to do this.
Yeah,
one.
well, I was going to say, can we? Yeah, I nod at Priam.
Priam attempts. Well, Priam walks up to the guy and attempts to. I imagine it'd have to be a grapple and pull him out
Yep.
or drag him out of the town.
It would be dragging. But that invokes an attack of opportunity by the guy on you, does it not?
It does.
Guys, do we really want to make an enemy of this shanty?
About to.
he's
already happened.
letting people. He's letting criminals live. Just because it's their land.
Oh, that's a really
Things-
shit roll. Yeah, he kind of punches his hand on your armor and it does shit and all.
Lovely. Priam's got some rage he needs to get rid of.
Wow, that sick burn really cut you up, didn't it?
think of the boys when you roll the attack.
Just pent up. He's just like, boys, look away.
It's just a normal attack, isn't it?
Yep.
It's a normal attack minus your not minus, but don't include
Not
your,
valid.
yeah,
Yeah.
your proficiencies.
That's a really good grapple. Yeah, you kind of like grab his arm, swing him behind his back.
it's like, let's go for a walk.
That marching past Norm and out to the woods where we were.
Literally nobody has stopped you. They're too terrified because there's a group of you.
Good.
Boys, you were scared of these people.
I shall hold him where he is while Norm continues his.
I would like to target him with Ghost Sound.
Okay? What does
Um,
Ghost Sound do?
So Ghost Sound, essentially, I can create 4 normal human noises per caster level, so 3.
Okay.
So 12 humans. They can talk, sing, shout, walk, march. All running sounds can be created. Basically, I want to haunt him with everyone he's allowed to, like, just similar sounds. It doesn't have to be exact, of voices he's allowed to die on outside of his areas, just because it's not his problem.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
He seems very disturbed at this point. He's kind of shouting, writhing around, like, begging it to stop.
Alright, I let it sink in a little longer.
Of
Yeah.
course. Quite sadistic. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm neutral good.
Alright, I thought you went for chaotic good.
No, neutral good.
No, that's me, chaotic good.
I'm chaotic good as well.
I'm not gonna watch. What I don't see.
Well, as far as you're concerned, like, their law is basically this is alright.
This is.
It's not their problem.
Okay. I'm going
It
to.
depends on how much you hate him right now.
Alright, you got him outside the city. Well, not really the city, the slums.
Yeah, I tell him you've got 2 choices.
Can he hear you over all the dead people?
Yeah, I'd like to make mine abundant over the
Alright.
voices. You got two choices. You can give me 4 pardons, or I can come back every single day and do this to you every single day.
You've never heard a man shout 4 pardons as quickly as you have from his mouth.
Pardon,
As he
pardon,
begs you
pardon,
to make
pardon.
it stop.
Good. I make it stop and I just walk away.
I just imagine while you're doing this ghost sound, it's just make it rain. Just make it rain like
Yeah,
shooting
make it
little
rain.
sounds.
We should probably tell him who the pardons are for.
No, I'm gonna dose those out.
The voices.
Yeah.
Alright,
I tell him I'll bring the 4 pardoned people for.
yeah, do it. Please, just don't do that again. Don't bring your witchcraft anywhere near me.
No. I think we need some guards here who have a bit more moral sound.
I've already got that planned.
Thank you.
You're really gonna trust it to 4 kids?
Also, to be quite fair, she said that they're lacking equipment and so forth. These boys did say they could armor, even slightly. It's better than nothing.
Kinda. But you need materials for that.
When you've got a slum, you've got a slum. There's quite a few people here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Are they not adults? Not able to scavenge?
Do you really understand how much metal you can get from scavenging?
Well, to be quite fair, they could still get resources.
Yeah, they could get resources, but not an abundance of metal.
Not an abundance metal. These people can still forge stuff. It's better than nothing.
A few bits and bobs, yeah.
Better
I
than
don't know why you're going down this route, but
It's what
They could at least make leather armor out of the cows over there.
fucking boring.
That's very true. A tannery.
Never said no.
Well, they have a small force of military-esque guard. Don't they?
it's kind of just a bunch of people with, like, rusted short swords and long swords, but...
Get rid of their swords.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're taking the 4 kids to town?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the boys.
Okie dokie.
In Squeakums, please.
They don't understand squeakums.
Even the cows only just understood the squeakums.
They're not really woodland animals, are they? Like
In the woods.
So-
They're a bit animalistic,
That's
maybe.
why I'm like, maybe,
But maybe.
maybe it's a little bit of understanding, a little bit.
They're just like,
Um,
we understand he's fucking crazy, let's run.
So I talk to the boys and I say, pardoned.
Excused?
Yes.
I don't know what he's entirely saying. He's just said pardoned.
You're allowed back in.
Oh, he said more. First time.
How the hell did you do that?
Magic.
Nom's good
Legitly.
at what he does.
Can we hug you? You're now getting a group hug from the
Wait,
4
wait,
boys.
I imagine, like, well, I'm 3 foot high, like, so eventually.
They're all
pick me
crouched
up.
Just Nom's just surrounded by boys hugging him. It's like, it's so cute because he's so small and I love his little hair.
He's not a 5-year-old. Like, oh my god, look at him, he's so cute.
He's like the most innocent creature, but not innocent. It's like the cute little puppy who just savages someone who gets on their nerves. I just love it.
Wait till I get a fireball.
Oh my god.
Burning him.
If
Next
you get
level,
fireball, I'm
Okay.
going to deliberately throw you
Hellhound
up
puppy.
hard at challenge ratings.
You're literally gonna be a hellhound puppy.
So I say, favor for pardons,
Sure, what do you want?
justice, uphold true justice.
Uphold true justice.
I think what he's trying to get across here is the town's moral compass here Is
It's
it?
fucked?
Yes.
Yes.
Fix
But
it.
we're kids.
Let's just say
We're all
you've
kids
probably
once.
got.
That's
Sometimes-
very encouraging. I'm glad to know that I will age.
What I mean to say is
Not always adults are correct.
exactly that.
To be quite fair, the adults here seem to be, well, less mature than they should be. You at least try to help, even in your own way. These people didn't seem to want to help.
Earlier.
I knew you were doing good, but I didn't believe in it. If we can help you, that's better than nothing. And it did
So-
seem like the people here were corrupt.
Hold on. Little Green Man wants us to become the law in the slums.
You four. Council.
You saw how weak those people were. They were scared of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people.
5 well-equipped, well-armed people.
If that's all it takes, you've got a long way to go.
To scare people.
You've killed people before though, and they know you've killed people.
We've killed people, but we've never done council.
You
We
just
had-
need to protect the people of this shanty town.
See all those people as the old man you're trying to care for. Each one of them is still valuable. Maybe they can offer you something in return. As a council, you probably will be better than, well, just...
We can try. They seem very unsure of themselves, but they will go along with Nom's idea. They do seem genuinely distraught by the idea that they could actually end up leading people.
Yeah, well, I point to Joshua and just basically say elder. Wisdom.
You hear that, guys? Because I'm 1 year older than most of you, I'm the leader. Let's go, bitches. Joshua walks off with absolutely fake confidence. You can tell he's shitting himself.
Did more than the bard's encouragement then, Nom.
No, I'm just like. Iris is just kind of pondering to herself, and she's like, I want one of those red stones.
No. The other 3 kids kind of just click the old man. They're like, how can we thank you?
Accept. I literally say just accept every.
Be good.
People may have done bad things, but they should still be accepted back into their community.
Except when their things come back to haunt them, then they should be dealt with swiftly, because otherwise they just end up back where this town is currently.
What?
Ignore.
Iris,
Zip it, Iris.
she's the baby of the group.
Can I just say that's like the second most things said, like most commonly brought up. Is just, I no.
Nom like slowly brings out an alchemist fire, decides against it, and then puts it back in.
It's okay, Nom.
Try rubbing the orb on her face; it might activate something.
Just try to do good by the people of this town, and you'll be okay.
The other 3 kids that were left behind by Joshua, who's just walked into town, like, yeah, let's fucking do this, maybe someday. The other 3 nod their head. They turn to the old man, and they kind of just drag him back into town. Like, come on, this way, let's go home. So you're left on the outskirts of town with dead body, 6 cows, and the bag of loot that Nom has.
See, we did something good. Don't you feel better about yourselves?
I kind of feel sorry for the cows.
Yeah, what, you
Technically, the
you
cows
are
are
aware
ours.
they're in Nom's possession.
Nom,
I own cows.
you own cows.
Cows.
He
Do you want
owns
some- do you want
6
to find some
cows.
rope?
Sweet. Is the crazy guy gonna look after them?
No.
What's going on?
Disowned
Probably
him, didn't he?
The kids are now thinking that they're town's guardsmen, and they just know that you have cows.
How much would it cost to hire someone, like, to look after them?
They should be given to
Five.
the town.
5 silver a week.
I did already
A week.
mention to the old town leader that they could use the cows as leather.
The old town leader is currently believed that he's going to be hunted down by a crazy green-haired man to hear the voices of the dead.
Crazy green-haired man who
Um,
haunts by the dead.
So, is there a bull in sight? Like, is there any bulls around the shanty or anything like that?
Nope, just cows.
Okay,
those
I
6 goats.
order them to be slaughtered and tanned into leather hide for the 4 brothers.
Alright then.
And any other militia, I guess, because 6 cows will create more than 4
It would
suits
create
of leather.
2 spare sets.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't want that. That's kind of worrying.
No, it'd be the same. Ignore
Well,
that.
without any bulls, you wouldn't be able to get the cows
Yeah.
to make them start milking. So they'd be
It's like
effectively
Jurassic
useless.
Park.
True.
Frog's genes.
Yeah.
What?
Eventually they'll just die. And, like,
Dead.
yeah, exactly. Pointless keeping them around.
This is not Jurassic Park.
They just change their gender like frogs and like.
So I explained the situation to the burly leader.
He literally accepts everything that you say to him as if it's the gospel truth. As you
Preach it,
leave, there's
sister.
like a like the moment you leave, you can hear the mutters of "Please don't come back, please don't come back, please don't come back, please don't come
Don,
back."
please look around and give him the stink eye.
I tell him in my nom ways that you don't have to live in a slum. You can rebuild. You have plenty of woodland around you to do that.
That's how we get noticed, and that's how we get.
Well, Nom blends in quite well.
Not all of us are forest gnomes.
If you
Are there
believe
any
you
other
are.
forest gnomes here?
Not that you can see.
Where's he gone? God damn it, Nom! Every 2 seconds.
It's because they said not everyone.
Yeah.
He just wearing
Which implies there are
camouflage,
some.
and everywhere he walks, he just looks invisible to me. That's how I perceive it.
I turn sideways and I just
The fact is, though, is that you're quite tall. So really, if you just look straight ahead and he's like a foot
Yeah.
away from you, you're not going to
3
see him
foot.
anyway.
Right.
You're 1/6 my. Oh shit, 1/3 my size. Well, I don't know where my mass went then. Yeah, I probably wouldn't even see you to half the time.
Yeah, I'm 2 foot high. So
You're 2 foot high.
2 foot.
Oh, that's even smaller then.
Yeah.
This makes you even cuter in different ways. I'm just sorry, but
I'm literally like this big.
He is tiny.
just become more precious. I feel like you're my new piggyback.
This is why anytime Iris goes to talk to him face to face, she tends to crouch down.
This is why Nom feels insulted. Spit in
No,
the face.
so that she's on the same level as him and doesn't feel like she's talking down to him.
Isn't that patronising regardless?
Yeah.
I just freaked out because I just realised
look-
Adam's
Eye contact. is
fiance's
enough.
there.
So, Nom amuses himself that people are kneeling to him.
Bow to me, minions!
Adam, I just forgot Tash lives with you, and I just thought there was a random person in your house. That freaked me out, so I was like, what's going on? No, happened to me then, you should freak out, because it's not meant to be anyone behind me, just to clarify.
That's why I've like moved my table around so the door.
So you can see the door?
I can see the
Mine's
door
hidden.
now.
I've always been able to see the door.
So I look around and I go, Danford?
You literally just left him in the slums to sleep. He's just been kind of maybe middling about part of the day. He's just like, I am a great paladin. Look upon me, people.
I think
Where's
I'll go
my
pick up
box?
Danford.
Yeah, you can know him. He
Um,
carried you here.
I kind of owe him. Pram, could you kind of come and help me?
You probably
I
just find him in
suppose.
church leading a service or something.
I-
Preaching
church?
about
Should we just
Everonus.
drag him out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
How,
I
I
must
don't,
preach to the people.
What do you do? You just go in there, hook your ass under his.
All Right, so where are you heading off?
Oh.
I say if we camp out here, find a place to lodge, so to speak, and then
To the west, to the old man in the.
yeah, maybe head to the hamlet next week.
I guess
Maybe.
we head there. Let Iris get her story. Although I'm pretty sure killer cows is much more interesting than an old man in a.
Don't worry, there's red ribbons flying everywhere for transformation.
No, transformation is literally just poof.
Shh, don't ruin Iris's imagination.
She's
It happened
elaborating.
For you.
What was this place called again? Sorry.
Slums.
Shalom.
By the crazy old man. It doesn't have an official name. It's just Schlums.
It's more the fact that I couldn't think of it as Cram or Slums, and I'm thinking of Cram because of Fallout. That's what my mindset is at the moment.
You're obsessed with Fallout now, aren't you? Anyway,
Yeah.
experience. I'll give you the list of loot tomorrow.
Yeah, just check it
It's
out.
alright.
Yeah.
I've actually got a sticky note. I'm doing what Lisa does. I'm making a wall of sticky notes here.
I've taken mine down because I cleaned up before. I need to find where my other sticky notes are though.
Right, 750 XP, just so that you guys got a reasonable rate of leveling up still.
750.
Because you got to get to 6,000 before you level
Yeah.
up.
So we're at 3,700.
Well, you're at
now.
3,750 now.
Yeah.
Sorry there was no combat in this session. I really hoped you were going to wail on those kids for at least a little bit.
Iris wouldn't have allowed it.
Wait, 3750.
Yeah.
At,
So we'll
at
check-
current
we'll-
XP.
Oh shit.
Alright, well, I guess that's
I-
the end of things for tonight.
It's the end of things tonight. Well done. You have created the most morally ambiguous situation I had planned, which I had actually really planned. 'cause
At
I
least I've
thought-
got to explore charisma a bit more.
Yes, and you will learn to love it.
It's so
Wait.
different in different of brands are going, oh my god, I'm going to smash you up and slice you apart and bite your throat out with
Wait.
diamond teeth.
Wait,
I love
did you
that
just
point.
say we got a total of 3,500?
Your current XP should be 3,750.
Oh, because I only had 500 XP at my current.
Well, you should be level 3, which brings you to 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone wasn't
I
paying
see.
attention at the end of last week's session.
Your next level will be at 6,000.
I didn't get to try out my new ability where I get.
No,
to
I
use
didn't.
two
I didn't
swords.
realize XP was concurrent. I thought it reset to 0 every level.
No. It just keeps. It's additive.
That's
Yeah.
why I was confused.
Anyone who came to the stream tonight, thank you for watching.
Don't know.
It
Yeah, I
should
think
be
this
up on YouTube at a later point. I don't know when.
Whenever Lewis decides to do it.
Whenever
Episode
you,
3 up, yeah.
yeah, whenever you send it to Lewis, and then
Well,
Lewis.
the thing is, because if he uploads it, I should be able to upload this one anyway.
Ah.
Because it's just being uploaded.
Yeah, we're
on
just doing it in
edited
the whole
format.
sec. Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
the whole
it's
thing
just
now, aren't we?
boom. So yeah.
I'm sure once he
So-
gets that, he'll just throw it over.
So for anyone watching it on YouTube, we live stream every week on Mondays at 8:30 GMT time. Ish. Yeah. Sometimes we're a tiny bit late. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
like
closer
today.
9.
Usually,
Usually we're kind of a bit late.
you know
But
when we're
thanks
there.
for
Now.
anyone who came to watch this session. I don't think we had that many viewers today. But
It's quite a nice time. That's okay.
I'm no good at outros.
Can we carry on for you?
That's pretty much it.
I'll-
Follow, subscribe, do all that shit, and then yeah, we'll see you next
Back
week.
next week for us.
Like,
That's it.
follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Do all of the socials. And
So-
as always, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.